Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Links baby. What's happening?
Last time we were here, you all had gone into a super creepy abandoned spaceship that you had docked with. We found a lot of dead bodies there, which seemed to, have been uh, messed up. There were a lot of equipment, a lot of, uh, equipment which was being transported from Luna to Eros and Ceres. And you also found a couple of very important documents which led you to believe that this was probably not just a random perchance, uh, like some sort of like hazardous material leak or something like that. So you're not entirely sure what happened here, and you're not entirely sure what killed those people, but you have safely returned back to your ship, refueled your oxygen, and that's when you turn on to see the TV. Give me one sec. I forgot misplaced the note here. I'm so sorry. I had this up, but this OneNote thing sometimes just doesn't let me load shit. All right. Sitting across from the table, John looks at you with a somber expression, listening and nodding along with as you describe all the events that transpired on that ship. He turns to you all and just motions for you to stop and says, guys, dudes, I think you should look at this. And turns on one of the screens to a news channel. And a worried news anchor's face welcomes you. Behind them, you see the familiar backdrop of Eros Station from where you have come.
Oh no.
The lights are dimmed. There seems to be some sort of an alarm going on. Emergency sirens are blaring very softly in the background. But the news anchor has a tone of both urgency but also somber. Good evening. Today, citizens of Eros suffered a great calamity. We interrupt your regular programming to showcase some of the visuals that we have received from there. And screen cuts to what you see people just clenching their chest, trying to breathe on the ground. A lot of people trying to help them with makeshift masks, some sort of cloth masks. Some do have some small oxygen containers, but from the expressions on their face, you can tell that they're perhaps uh, not being pre-filled very recently. So it's not long before they'll run out. You see running around, as the camera runs around, you see a lot of visuals of people who have already perhaps died or have fainted on the ground. There are people coughing in one part of the street. You see the familiar place where you all bought your meats and other relishing uh, lizard tails and stuff, where the shops are now abandoned and everyone is perhaps seeking refuge in whatever sealed chamber that they can find, which still has circulating air, which is at least is breathable, but it feels like the central circulation system might, reach them sooner or later. As the camera sort of fumbles, you see the face of the person holding the camera. It's the kid who sold you, uh, Shane, your medicines. That guy still has some sort of a mask on, which seems to filter perhaps all the toxins which would be in the environment. Uh, he runs into the medical bay where you see a lot of patients and one person running around without a mask, trying to hold the whole situation together. And that's when the footage sort of cuts out and the anchor resumes. We are not showing you the rest of this footage because it might prove too graphic for everyone. This was brought to us by one of the brave people of Eros with the message to Earth and Mars to send help urgently despite all the efforts. It seems like these people might not survive for long. And that's where the news is cut off.
What the fuck?
Oh no. Oh no. It's worse than what we thought.
This is
Nano,
Yes.
did you? Sorry, one sec, guys. Did you mention toxic gas fumes thing?
I just mentioned something toxic. I wouldn't say if it's, like actually toxins or biological. It's just what the news anchor at this moment is presuming.
Okay.
It's more of like a perspective. You don't know
Got
what's
it.
actually there, but it's like something is which is toxic to humans is perhaps causing this, is the assumption.
Okay, that's what they're assuming, and that's what they've mentioned. So
Yes.
that's
Mhm.
what they're saying. Has anyone told John about the toxins that they found on the
Yeah,
ship?
you have been
Yeah.
briefed.
Okay. So it says, yeah, I'll talk later.
we have to go back. We can't just leave them like this, right? We have to go back and help.
Dude, it'll take like 5 days to reach there.
Well, we're just sitting on our asses here doing nothing.
I mean, I'm just telling you it'll take 5 days. I'm not saying we're doing nothing.
It'll actually take longer.
Yeah, okay, it'll take longer.
Also, I think there is a way that we can possibly help here. Do you think we could possibly investigate the ship and try to find out what it was that caused the asphyxiation and all of?
Fuck, I don't hear anything. Hello.
Yeah.
Essentially, the
Uh,
idea is that. Go ahead, Sasi.
Sorry, do you mind repeating? All I heard was last thing I heard
Yeah,
was
that's
Fal
Yeah,
say,
that's what I'm trying to summarize. Okay. It's because there's some noise, so I'm just trying to like relay the information. Essentially, the idea is that what happened to people on Eros might be similar to what happened to the people aboard that ship. So
Yep.
you guys could then potentially investigate what happened on that ship to figure out what it is, and Vignesh didn't say it, but I am assuming that there's ways to undo it or perhaps figure out what's responsible for it, either of the two or both potentially. Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, I'm assuming.
I heard that as well. So John agrees with
Yeah.
that concept.
So
remind me really quick,
it's
did
either
we did we space the thing last session or no?
I
We
don't
didn't
think we
space
got
Nope.
that yet.
Okay.
We ran out of
alright.
oxygen
My
before we
bad.
could do anything.
Okay, perfect. All right. My bad. I
Sorry,
wasn't sure.
Vignesh, you were saying something?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so the thing is, we can possibly go back to the Mastodon and try to find out what's causing this. So if we can get to know more about this and possibly find a solution, but the chances of that are going to be fairly low because I don't know if we have the tools or the instruments to find that out. Alternatively, we could take the chance of taking both the ships to Luna to try to resolve this somehow to get any sort of help.
Kalpana looks
since
at
we
everyone.
know-
Yeah. Kalpana looks at everyone and says, "This is what I've been saying. This is what we should have done from this beginning. We don't have the facilities in this ship to test and figure out whatever went on, whatever happened. The best shot we have in doing anything or saving anyone is heading to Luna to figure out whatever happened to the ship, why the ship is here in the first place when it was supposed to be at Eros or Luna, whatever, and some way, even the slightest of possibilities, find a cure. Because even if we turn back around right now, we won't make it in time to Eros to do anything."
I agree that we need to figure out a solution. We need to find a way to fix this. But I also don't think it's a good idea to go to Luna with all of this incriminating in evidence against us, because we're the ones bringing it in, and we're going to be the ones who are going to be
Incriminating.
first suspects.
We have paperwork. We have paperwork showing the reason of the year. We have been greenlit to do this. There's no incriminating evidence.
We were greenlit to transport material from Eros to Luna. There was no mention of the second ship.
Yeah, and
in
also
our
this
paperwork.
ship was supposed to be at Eros already, but it's not. Also,
Yeah, we were told-
it had elements that was supposedly what could have caused over there. Problems all there. If we take this back and we track whatever and whoever sent this, we might be able to find a way to stop it before it kills more people.
No, I agree. I am agreeing with all of that. I'm just saying we probably shouldn't take it to Luna. Maybe we try to figure out a solution
Where else?
ourselves
How?
before we go. I
We
don't
can't.
know.
We have no facilities on this ship. Luna is the only option. There is no other option.
Are you really going to put your trust into a bunch of Earthers?
I'm not putting my trust on any bunch of work. I'm putting my trust in the machinery present and on the facilities on that fucking moon. And for all we know, Dave over here can get us access to the facility.
Yeah,
When maybe
sorry, what
V
happened?
and Fal. Oh.
This is Dave.
Yeah, we
This
can.
fucking
He
guy.
seems to be coming down in like sort of like a bathrobe, grabbing onto some sort of like a tea, trying to keep it inside of the cup as it tries to float away from
Nice.
the container. So sorry, what's happening?
Kalpana looks at Dave and says, "Right, it's time for you to be useful now."
I actually have a briefing with the UN. There's something going on. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
There are, like,
that something
multiple
is
texts which
people
woke me up.
dying on. Yeah, this multiple things.
Oh.
It's people on Eros dying because they're
Oh,
out
that's
of oxygen.
horrible.
There might be something more going on because we found some very weird stuff on the Mastodon over there.
Oh,
What we need from you is access to facilities on Luna to figure out whatever that thing is.
oh. Actually, guys, I'm so sorry. I just got a pass and apparently there's no one home. I need to collect. Give me one moment. I'm so sorry.
Go on, yeah, go on. Dave is getting a pass. Wonder what it is.
It's a bomb.
Oh no! Earth is finally silencing Dave.
They're taking it out with Dave.
He's been a liability for too long. They're done with him.
Imagine Dave becomes the hero of the entire thing then. Like, you dare give me a bomb? The diplomat, how dare you? Then tosses it back to everyone. Like,
It goes in full
yeah,
secret invasion on them.
yeah, I know.
And Dave has been a whatever.
Be like, you think you can stop me with a bomb? I am the bomb. And then-
God damn it.
I just
in the background, you just hear dum ta na na dum ta na. And there's
Dun, dun,
10
dun, dun.
fucking close-ups. 10 close-ups on Dave's
Yeah,
face.
come on, let's go full on. Gotta do full soap opera style. And just to make it interesting, we play the Terminator theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Dave, the hero.
Who would have thought?
Exactly. That's why it's a good twist ending.
Actually, that would be funny since he's the only Earther, and he just takes all
Yeah.
the credit from the rest of us.
It would be hilarious. It would work very well. Just perfect.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
Where was I?
Damn it. So close.
We were at Dave saying something.
Hi, I'm Dave.
No, you're not. Acha, what was Dave saying?
Got multiple texts from the UN,
Yeah, I
some
answered
meeting, and then.
Yeah, then I told him what we have to get access to facilities.
Yep, and then he got the bomb delivery. So, yeah, now we have to continue from there.
Yeah. Fal can defuse
Oh,
the
shit.
bomb, right?
I'm sorry, I muted myself accidentally.
So,
What bomb delivery? I didn't hear about the bomb delivery.
Steve!
Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes people, like just rub off. Yeah, sorry, what are you saying? What bomb delivery?
Oh,
Do not.
No.
Avoid that. You should have
Yes,
known.
okay, valid.
We
Yeah,
walked right
true, my
into it.
bad. Yep, definitely.
Oh,
Yes, what are you saying? I'm so
Throw
sorry.
you into horny chill.
Are you gonna join me?
Yes, what bomb? What
No
was the bomb
bombs.
thing that you told?
We were
Okay.
just
Oh,
saying
no, that's
that
just a joke.
Bomb
Yeah,
one
that's
does
a
head cannon, it's not real.
All right. Did you all just like go on like a different ship or something? What is that about? He's still trying to like drink the coffee.
no, it's almost like you're not on this mission with us. You're just off on your own fucking adventure. we went on onto the
Listen,
Macedon. Yes.
Listen, being a part of UN is difficult, okay? Sometimes you just don't have the connectivity.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it must be so difficult to carry around all that fucking money and all that fucking prestige and do absolutely nothing with it. Yeah.
Hey, I do plenty with it, okay? But yes, what's the hullabaloo?
There's a weird fucking toxin on the Macedon that killed all the crew or made the crew attack each other or attack themselves. I don't know. They're all dead. Someone tried to space the
Oh.
thing but it didn't really work. And there's some sort of toxic cargo on board. And we're assuming that the same thing that's affected the crew on the ship has also affected people on Heroes because they seem to be dying. We just saw a news report.
Ah,
The
we just
Mastodon
need
was supposed to
to-
be en route to Heroes.
okay, that makes sense. So we just need to find out what the heck is a Mastodon, right?
Oh, God, Dave.
Dave,
Hey, Dave, I was just wondering, since you're so intelligent and all, maybe you should just like share, the money with us so that we can help you spend it. It'll be really useful.
Sure, how much do you need?
How much you got?
Checks this thing. Like 20,000 credits, perhaps?
Maybe we can take like 3/4 of it, so you can always spread it around, share with the team. What do you think? Good
I
idea,
can tell you
right?
what else you can spread around?
Oh my god.
Come.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Shane's gonna go give him a high five.
You can spread around that toxin if you're still docked to it. Perhaps it'll, like leak into our systems. That can spread.
I'd just rather spread the
No, their locks
cash.
are closed.
Shouldn't
there
we,
is a
like be
plus.
analyzing whatever that's, like on that chip and
That's
reporting
the-
it
We
back?
can.
to
You
the
got
UN?
an analyzing
Yes, sir.
device?
That's the one. We are supposed
Dave,
to. We want to go to Luna so that
No,
you
but
can get it analyzed.
yeah, you know what? I'll pull my contacts. We can go to Luna. That's okay. But would someone like to die on that ship while driving it, since it seems to be Contaminated?
It has a Eva on it. Eva can.
it has
take
an
it.
email. Yeah. Okay. All right.
There's
let's
two
see,
Evas?
There's just
can we
one
call
Eva. Eva can be
the
on
ship?
multiple ships.
Can I
Kalpan,
talk
let's-
to Eva right now?
Go on.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
pops up.
Hey Eva, is there any way for is there any way for you to connect the Mastodon, which is right next to us, to this ship, and so you can just follow the trajectory of our ship by
Affirmative.
navigating the Mastodon? Okay.
Oh my god, it'll be like a sidecar.
Second question, Eva, is there any way for you to know what were the latest, like what were the most recent cargo haulers or cargo ships that were docked on Eros?
Affirmative.
Okay, so I think the two things we can do is fly with the Mastodon to Luna, and in the meanwhile, we can start seeing if there's any way to narrow down what caused the contamination to Eros, like maybe if it's coming from a ship that just docked there. And in the meanwhile, Dave, could you in any way talk to the other diplomats there and tell them the nature of this crisis here and the information that you have, that this is similar to what has happened on the Mastodon, and if there's any way for, you know, like whatever scientists or anyone who've been deployed on Luna to help us track this down, like what's causing
You're asking
this.
this of Dave, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
asking this of Dave.
Mm-hmm. I can tell them, that we're on board, en route, and we have access to a ship which might also have contaminants. But often our policy when it comes to contaminants is to he just like does this motion of like boom boom.
Yeah, we need to tell them we need an exception this time, and we need a team to figure out what that contaminant is.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in
All right,
quarantine if you want.
let me talk to them. Let me talk to them. And he starts to
Yeah.
float towards one of the corners.
Also, Dave, like before you talk to them, what would your take be if the UN would blow you up for the risk of contamination?
I am willing to do anything and everything for my country.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Wait.
Kalpana looks at Fal before Dave goes away and says, maybe you should tell Eva over there to put the Mastodon in lockdown so none of the doors open up and contain the virus or whatever it is in the Bay Area.
Aren't you the commander,
Yeah,
Kalpana?
I think we can do.
Who? No, Fal is.
Alice.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm the.
No. I got the code. The authorization gone to Fal.
Okay, cool.
Eva, can you connect me to the Eva on board the Mastodon?
It is all the same Evas, but sure.
Oh, okay, cool. So can you please lock down the Mastodon to ensure that there is no cross contamination? There is, because there is something on the ship which may be hazardous. Can you put it on complete lockdown and each section of the ship
Quarantine
is
it.
also, yeah, like each section of the ship as well,
All right.
and turn on the engines and start navigating the Mastodon to follow our trajectory to Luna.
Okay. Yeah, that can be done.
Uh,
All right.
wha-
It agrees with you and is like, sure.
I just
It
had a
also
thought.
alerts you that like the list of cargo ships which came to Eros is ready if you want to look at it.
Yes. Please display them.
Okay. It like pops up on the screen. Can I show that? One sec. Let me just make like a journal entry so you guys can see. You see a lot of ships containing different sort of materials, a lot of raw materials, equipment, mining equipment, coming and going from there. How long ago are you trying to gather this information from?
I would think from the moment we left, because I'm just hoping that if if it was something that is slowly being dispersed or diffused in the station, even when we were there, we would see some symptoms in ourselves.
Alright.
So I want to see from when we left, and I want to see any ships which had authorizations from UN or any affiliation like that, which were transferring things from the UN. Any
Guys,
supplies.
I just had a thought. So, like, what if it's this? What if it's like an inside job? You know that Garrick dude? He was kind of weird. He looked like totally sketchy, and he wanted me to kill someone, do all the
Isn't
weird
George
shit.
Bush dead?
Not George Bush, Garrick.
Dave comes in existence. Oh, I thought you said inside job. I mean,
Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Dave, maybe you should get a nap, bro. I mean, like, this is too much even for me. My god. Holy shit.
Kalpana looks at John and says, "He wanted you to kill someone? Who?"
Did I not tell you that? I don't know. He said I should
no,
accept the mission.
he like you said it in very vague words, so perhaps it was not very
Okay,
clear
okay.
that. Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Well, anyway, I'm saying it now. The guy's creepy and he kind of creeped me out. He said he had vinyls and he was from Earth, and then he ran away, and then he said he'd give me all those vinyls, but it seemed like really sketchy because he didn't know the name of the vinyls. Like, why wouldn't you know the name of the vinyls, dude? If you had the collection, you should know the name of the vinyls, right? Like, you have to listen to the music at least once. Like, what's going on? Get it? It's like totally creepy.
Earth.
Yeah, he said he was from Earth. His family is rich, and then they had to run away because of something, and I don't know. Seemed really weird, dude. Like, he seemed like he wanted to give me the vinyls. Okay, it's like rare opportunity to get vinyls.
You were ready to commit murder for some fucking vinyls?
Oh, by the way,
No, that's what I'm telling you.
John knows this. RP doesn't. I'm so sorry. I forgot to brief you on this.
Okay.
There are a few vinyls on the Mastodon which you were very interested in, and were asking these people to bring back if they find any.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I knew it. He's the bad guy. Let's go kill him.
What did
Who's
Garrick
the
ever
bad
give
guy?
you his full
Hey,
name?
Garrick. What?
Did Garrick
I'm
ever
sorry?
give you his full name?
His name was Jay Garrick, the Flash.
So what?
His name is Jay Garrick. That's what he told me. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't do
Did
an
you
inside
have a-
check.
No. Did
Okay, wait. Side note. Are we at least flying the ship towards Luna while all of this is happening?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go
Okay,
back to the
so
TCV then.
Kalpana just sighs while this conversation is going on, looks over at Fal and says, "I need to talk to you over here for a minute in private."
My God,
Yeah, sure.
they're also betraying us. Kill everyone.
okay,
Who
John,
are you asking
John?
to go in private?
John,
John, could you just go to the...
I'm asking Fal.
All right. Before you go, Fal, Eva has been sort of like shortlisting a couple of like cargo ships, which it seems, which it detects that you might be interested in. One of them seems to be rather odd, named SS Nebula Express. It is odd because it was its first journey to Eros Station, and the other one was MV Solaris Orbiter. It also was the first time for MV Solaris Orbiter to approach Eros. Both of these when they're like for the first time. Solaris Orbiter seemed to contain, as per like declared manifest, agricultural supplies and research equipment. There were a couple of people who were off-boarded on Eros, who were considered designated scientists. And the SS Nebula Express, which boarded like hours after that, contained luxury goods and entertainment systems. And both of the like the ships were chartered by Mao Industries.
What industries?
Mao, MAO.
Okay.
You know
Wow.
this to be a short for Mao Kiyosaki Mercantile Industries. I can DM it to you, or I can send it here, which is also test if you guys have disabled Panda Speaker or not.
I have.
Or not, because I have Game Master, but still.
I forgot to disable it. Didn't matter anyways.
Okay, so there's two things that strike me from this list. One is the manifest that has been declared by both these ships. They have some similarity. Like for example, entertainment supplies is something that stood out for me because that was there in the Mastodon's manifest. But like maybe I'm overthinking on that. Another thing.
No, Eva flagged it because luxury goods are usually not meant for Eros.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right. Yeah. So
Also,
that and sorry, just one last thing is that
go on.
one issue that we noticed with the Mastodon is that it went off course. And so is that something Eva can look as well? Ships that docked in Eros but they weren't meant to go there and they went off course. Anything like that? Any discrepancies in the ship's trajectory or like what it's this thing?
It would probably tell you that it doesn't have access to trajectories of all the ship in the terms of giving that information to you.
Right.
Because it is usually not, like it is usually privileged information. But it can tell you that the Mastodon's trajectory was changed like a couple of days before the last operation. Not a couple of days, sorry. A couple of hours before the last operation was done.
Eva, was the trajectory changed by any particular? Was it by the whoever is the authorized?
It was changed by the
operator
co-captain of the ship.
by the co-captain.
Yes.
Do we have any details on that, Eva?
If you ask Eva, she can give you, but like you personally don't have any details because you haven't come across their personal belongings yet. Their name was Anil Mirza. Presumably was, but like, assuming everyone's dead, so who knows? All right. So you're going with what's it called? Kalpana?
Yeah. I'll be going to talk to Kalpana.
All right. Do I move you both to like a private VC, or is it okay if other players, not characters, hear you?
Nah, move
Oh
us.
my
All
god.
right.
I knew it.
Oh, you know what? The minute Kalpana and wait, Nano also left, right? We can't do this without Nano. But
Yeah.
the minute Kalpana and Fal leave, I'm gonna turn to
Fal.
John and Camilla and be like, yeah, so I need to talk to you guys as well. Making sure
Yeah.
that I'm in earshot of these two so that they hear me and I pull you to the side. So we'll wait for Nano to come back. But
This is like.
Let's talk. Anyways, let's wait for our ability to talk.
Yeah, we all go there and talk. So, anyways, I was talking about this music, this new thing that I heard. Maybe. And they're all talking actual serious stuff. Imagine if it ends up that we all just pew pew each other. Shadows
I have a
of
gun.
betrayal.
listen, Camilla and I have a gun, and so does Dave.
Like
But-
everybody has a gun, though.
No,
That's the
Fal,
I don't have one.
Fal and Kalpana don't have guns. So if we want to take them out,
Dave
we can
has a
take them out.
gun.
Yeah, but Dave is not against us right now, right? So
I don't
we're
know
doing-
who Dave's for.
if we're doing amongst us, we're doing full amongst us then.
Hey,
We can
if we're gonna
always
do
just-
this, I'm just gonna open the airlock and just crash us into the closest planet. Easy.
Yeah, perfect.
I have the
perfect.
best
Just
gun there.
let's be the first people to land on Mercury. Yes.
Yeah, and while I'm going, I'll do a full barrel roll just because. Whee!
RP, go listen in on Nano's stream. Na?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
rude as fuck.
Aw. Oh, nice. Nice. Secrets.
Now that we're at the having secret stage, we should share some secrets too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My real name is actually John J. John. Don't tell anyone.
What's the J for? Is it
I
another
don't
John?
know, maybe John.
John. Of
God
course.
damn it.
John.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
I knew it. Oh no. It should have been John Jacob, so then we could have just sung the song. John Jacob. Jingle I'm a Schmidt. Whole thing. Oh, lost our minds. You just hear the three of us just snickering in the corner. And they're speaking seriously. Yeah, we have secrets too, okay?
Yeah. Fuck them.
In the middle of it, she's like, yeah, that dude's the total bitch. Loudly. Just because. Oh no.
They tend
High
to look at
school
us.
shit.
What? No, we weren't talking about you. No, we were talking about some other dude who's a total bitch. Not you guys, of course.
Are you a
not.
dude that's a... No, when they look at you, she's, are you the dude that's the bitch? No, right? Then turn around. Don't worry about it. I did this shit in college, bro. Oh no. I was to annoy so many
That
people.
was what, 15
Oh,
years
it's
ago
so
for
good.
you?
No, it's not 15.
No, it was funnier in my head. Never
Much
mind.
less. Close enough, okay?
So, how long is this gonna fucking take?
Who knows?
I told you, they're the betrayers. They have shadows you can make out.
If there's anything I've
It-
learned so far, is that our group can make something that's supposed to take like 5 minutes take like 30.
Yeah, that's true. It's
I mean,
very
that's-
common with us.
Common trope.
Somehow I feel like being on stream makes it even longer. I don't know why.
It kind of does, technically speaking.
That's
Only
what she
because you
said.
have other things that you'll have. Oh my god.
You walked right into it.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Clearly, you're the dude that's the bitch. I found it. No.
Oh, come on. You know, I have access to that VC. I can just pop in. Oh, I don't.
Don't be mean.
Wow, Nano removed access. Wow.
Fucking,
Okay.
what? Oh, that's smart. Nice.
When I was doing Shadows of fuck. When I was doing Disappearing Act, Disappearing
Oh,
Act, then I had
Disappearing
access
Act.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, she removed the thing after that. No, I remember.
yeah.
Techies, dude. Techies will not give access like
Yeah.
that. It's the IT department. Immediate shut. Nope.
Oh,
No access for you. I think I'm just gonna go take a stroll and then just walk out the airlock.
Same. I'm gonna go space myself.
Whee! I have the suit. Technically, I can. I have also other special cool stuff. I can do the spacewalk if I want.
I have 0G maneuver, so I have a 5% chance to do whatever I want in 0G.
Nice. I like those odds.
I'm gonna spam TTS and Nano's chat. We're bored. She's saying I can't do anything.
Oh,
Here we go. They're back.
All right. As you guys are coming out, I need Fal to do intelligence check for me.
Intelligence? 1 second.
Yes. Also, Dave is like, like in your faces, both of you, Kalpana and Fal. Guys, so I talked to Ewan, and then he turns to all of you people at the table as well. Guys, I talked to Ewan. Essentially, they say it's a no-go. And he takes a seat
Good job,
without
Dave.
elaborating.
Oh fuck.
They... Go ahead.
No, Dave, go ahead.
What they say is that like whatever's on Eros, it's their own doing. They don't know what like they did, but it probably is like something that they were. OPA was developing perhaps like a biochemical weapon, and that got leaked, and they had nothing to do with it, so they won't help us. Yeah.
I fucking told you, didn't I?
yeah, figures.
PM, I got a 49 on that intelligence roll, and my intelligence is 52.
Damn.
Guys, I gotta go and like heat up this coffee. Okay, I'll be back. And Dave leaves for downstairs.
I thought you were drinking tea.
No, he was
It's
drinking
tea and coffee.
No, it's coffee.
Both mix.
It's coffee.
Yeah, it's called
Interesting.
it's a really interesting mix called toffee. You should try it sometime.
Been maxing.
Oh my god, that sounds delicious.
Multi-classing. Anyway,
Yeah.
so all right. How you got a 49, and what's your this thing?
52 is my intelligence.
52. Okay, that's decent. You suddenly remember that the name Mao Industries perhaps linked to a couple of the names that you remember from the list that you saw a long time ago, which you gave to that person whose ship you're currently in, essentially.
So Mao Industries was the supplier for these contractors.
Mao Industries seemed to be was one of the one of the parent companies for multiple of the companies which those
Right.
contractors work for. You
Right,
figured
right,
that
right.
out, and while all this-
Interesting.
Okay. So Dave's not here. Dave's not in the room, right?
Dave's downstairs.
Okay, cool. I bring in everybody and I tell them this, that this has all the signs of a psyop cover-up operation by the UN to destabilize the belt and make it seem like it's factions fighting against each other or just like filter politics. This has all the information, like it shows the links from UN contractors to these cargo ships. There is a very high chance that they're the ones who are causing this. We have no other option but to continue our course to Luna and play up the card of a diplomat being on the ship and asking for medical assistance or whatever for the diplomat. To find out what's happening here, we'll use whatever means possible, use this as a distraction or something so that we can at the same time gain more intel or find other ways to help out the people here. I don't know to what extent everybody is, like involved in this, as in like to what extent everybody wants to help out here. I know how much Kalpana is invested in this. I know how much Shane is possibly invested in this. But seeing as how bad this is, I would want all of your help.
What about Garrick, dude? What if he's the spy? Doc, you said deep undercover mission. Maybe he's the spy. Because he told me to go to Luna and kill someone. Why would he do that?
Wait, who are you killing on Luna?
Nobody.
Oh, my friends live on Luna. Please don't kill anyone there.
No worries. I'm not gonna kill anyone. What are you, nuts?
If
Have
your
some
friends-
coffee.
Oh, yeah, I heated it up, but it's not the same, you know. It's really not the same as they make it on Earth.
Fuck you.
Okay. If
That's in character, Shane. At Dave.
And the guy is just like, you know, stupefied almost, like, what?
You fucking piece of shit. There are people dying on Eros. We have potentially biohazardous shit on us, and you're worried about your fucking coffee?
Wait, where's by one?
Wait, what kind of? How good is this coffee? Give me a taste.
He hands
I
it,
try to take it.
but it sort of like tries to wobble up and down, like out of the cup. What biohazardous shit on us? Are we in danger?
yeah, Dave. We
Yeah,
are.
Dave.
I need you to call UN whatever headquarters on Luna and ask them for immediate medical assistance and like whoever is there in R&D,
Oh, we don't
epidemiology,
need that. One
whatever.
minute. He sort of like whips out his this thing. What's it called? His original UN issued pad. Does
Okay, while he's
something.
doing that, I throw the coffee on the ground like full speed, full force. max
How do
strength.
you throw it? You're in space. You're floating.
Okay, I'm gonna spill it and like smear it all over the table. Just
Okay.
make it
It's on the
unedible.
table.
It's
Okay.
he can't drink it anymore.
Hey,
Whoops, I spilled
why
your
did
coffee.
you do that for? Now I'll have to lick the table. Anyway,
Go ahead.
As a
There's-
diplomat? Wow, okay.
He loves coffee. There's no contaminant saying. He shows you his tablet, which seems to be capable of doing some sort of error analysis, and
What the
it shows there's nothing here.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why we're bringing the stuff to them so they can do an analysis on
Can
it.
But there's nothing on board.
It's not
That
on
is
here. It's on the
the-
it's on the fucking
Talking about the
Mastodon,
Mastodon.
Dave.
Oh, it's on the mast. Okay.
Yeah, it's on
It's
the
not a
best.
threat to us, right? It's not a threat to us. On that note, I need everyone to make a constitution check for me.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
for fuck's sake. We're gonna die. I knew it.
All of us.
What did I get? Hey, I passed.
Boom. I hope I fail. It'll be funny.
Where's my keyboard?
The
Oh, I
pilot
badly
dies.
passed. I got a 49. My constitution is a 50. Let's go.
I'm dead. Let's
Pal.
go. Knockout pilot. Dish.
Critical
You do all
success
of this,
for
Sal. You feel
Hold on.
amazing. You seem to live in the adrenaline of all of this, you know, like just the thrill of this. You feel amazing. While John, you're stressed as fuck.
I knew
Which
it.
is
You're
very
all
new.
responsible.
I'm assuming that is something very new for John to be stressed.
Yeah, it's definitely new. He's not
I feel
felt
like an
that since.
internal stress kind of thing, yeah.
He's not felt that since his time in the military, okay? So he pulls out 2 finger guns and he points it at all of you guys because he's delirious. And he's like, which one of you is the spy? Tell me.
Oh, God.
Tell me.
John,
Oh,
He was
no.
back
we all met
before
at a
the
bar.
Philippines.
What?
We all met in a bar randomly. How could any of us really know who any of us were?
Maybe that was part of your plan. I knew
Okay.
it. I start running around in circles because I'm delirious at this point.
Jordan, you also feel like the visuals of innocent people dying on Eros might have contributed to your health and anxiety
PTSD,
levels
nice.
currently. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Because your backstory sort of like, there's
It
some
does.
similarities to
The
this.
backstory messes up me completely. I'm going around in circles. Nice.
I'm gonna grab John
my
and I'm gonna
fucking-
shake him. And I'm gonna go
Meanwhile,
My
just
character
go
sheet is
lie
not
down.
opening.
Meanwhile, Dave is sort of like taking a napkin and like trying to
my character
sweep
sheet.
up all the coffee from the table.
I'm gonna try to sedate John.
Why, what the fuck, man? Open my fucking character sheet. What the fuck is wrong with you?
John John's not responsible for your character shape.
Fucking.
Oh, beautiful.
Adobe is fucking crashed. He's not opening my
Oh
character
no,
sheet.
it's okay. Eva pops up with your character. I'm joking.
Okay, so you guys knocking me out?
I'm just
No.
trying to shake some sense into you. And telling you to
Because
lie down.
Shane said he wants to sedate me.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Neither do
We
I.
can't constantly use drugs to solve all of our problems.
Last time you did that, the person
Watch
died,
us.
so no.
Oh, okay, fine. I chill out a bit, but I'm still sweating. Eyes wide open.
John,
Yeah.
it's okay. We're okay. We'll figure this out. All right. I know shit's weird, and you've probably not felt like this in a while. What do you usually do to relax? What do you take to relax?
I play music.
Alright,
Love the
so-
music.
Start singing Sunflower.
You want to go upstairs and jam out with the guitar for a bit?
Yeah, I should do that.
All right.
And then I go upstairs. Take me home to the place. Oh shit, it's funny.
Suddenly, you all hear what seems to be knocking on the airlock's door.
Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry, I was just
Oh
freaking
my
you out. I'm
God.
sorry, I'm just freaking you.
Nice.
You
Let's
said that there
go.
wasn't a creature last time.
I lied. Is what she said. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So for now, you're just coasting towards Luna, is you?
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to say, out of character, I don't think the Luna approach is best because it doesn't make sense for the ending to be done by other people helping us.
So
And I
see,
know
I'll
this
tell
is
you one
slightly
thing.
meta.
I'll tell you
Why
one
are you
thing which
metagaming,
I've told
bro?
you like a long time ago. Don't worry about winning the game. Don't worry about the ending being satisfying. That is my job. Do not care about it. You cause your chaos. You do whatever you want to. I'll, make the story worthwhile your time. That's my
Personally,
job.
I'm thinking
I
of
don't
just kicking the ass of just Sheila girls onto Luna and just letting them experience it. Fuck you.
Honestly,
Oh my
exactly.
god.
Also,
Weirdly enough,
out
I
of
have
character-
accounted for this plan. Like, even if that was your plan, I've already written what will happen if you do that. So,
Sweet.
genuinely, don't worry about what ending will be most exciting. That's my job.
Yeah, also like
You-
off character,
No metagaming.
Nano already made a Bush did 9/11 reference this session, and we're going to we're going to the UN headquarters with 2 ships. So I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, dude.
It's all connected.
Jesus Christ!
No.
I have
Insta-
actually gotten up from my chair.
Instaband.
The coincidence.
Oh dear god.
It's okay. None of us wear turbans. It's okay. It's fine. Anyway,
Oof.
All right. Okay. You guys like just chilling for the rest of the journey?
No, we're definitely not chilling for the rest of the
Um,
journey. Oh my god. We need a
Whatever
plan.
chilling is when you think you're poisoned by neurotoxins or something.
Okay. Essentially, my
yeah,
question is:
depends.
would any of you be doing anything during the journey to Luna, like
Yeah.
doing constant medical checkups, talking to your relatives, talking amongst each other, doing equipment check, or exploring the ship, which is literally attached to you at hip? Yeah.
I would want to talk to
John would.
Shane.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'd want to talk to Shane. I'd say, hey, Dave pulled out this UN issued data pad, and he was able to check the air to see if there's anything there, right? Do you
Yeah.
think we can use that on the Mastodon? Do you think you could go to the Mastodon physically and check there to see if there's anything you can find out?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well. I think it's worth a shot. I don't know if Dave's gonna part with it. If he doesn't, we'll take him with us, kicking and screaming. But
Yeah,
I think that's a
I
good
think it's
play.
best for you to take Dave to the ship so that
I've never
we can
been on a
stay there.
spacewalk before.
Oh, it's going to be so fun, Dave. You're going to love it.
Hmm.
It'll
I just
be
hope I
such an
don't puke
exotic
in my, whatever that is,
Oh,
because I've heard that people die if they puke in their vac suit.
Oh, that's a
listen.
myth. That's an urban legend.
Oh, so
just
what do
go
you
out there
do
and
if you puke in your this thing? Do you just drink it back or something?
yeah,
God.
yeah, whatever you feel like
Yes.
is the right choice in that moment, go
Uh-huh.
ahead and do that. And Shane's a doctor, so you can trust that he'll help you.
Guys, listen,
But
I
yeah,
have an idea actually. Yeah,
Mhm.
I know you guys think that I'm just like a filthy other, but sometimes I do have ideas.
Okay, what's
Sure,
your
go
idea?
ahead.
UN thinks, correctly so, like in my job to represent them, that they were not responsible for whatever happened on Eros, right? They
That's what
think
they
it
say.
was OPA who created this neurotoxin, whatever, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
if we have a ship with us which seems to carry that same toxin, thus you say, which is coming from Ceres, but before that Luna. If we can prove that whatever cargo was on board that thing was from Luna and not from Ceres, we have like a solid leverage. I might not know
Yes.
much about revolution stuff, but I know my bureaucracy. You need leverage, my dudes.
Yeah.
And that's
So
actually smart.
Dave,
Oh,
I could
sorry.
kiss you.
Out of
and
character.
I could kiss you. That is the first time, the most useful thing that you have said, and you're not even here. It's great. This is
No, this is
Let's take
definitely in
this.
character because like he would know bureaucracy and he would like be
You
very
would know.
very apt at understanding the system of like what you need to show and what would make UN and other people listen to what you're saying. He might not believe it, he might not think that it's true, but what he thinks is that UN will help if they have any fear of them being implicated in whatever goes on the belt because things are tense.
if I this is the closest I am to feeling proud of you. That was but but now I would ask you to do us all the favor of accompanying Shane to the Mastodon so you can use your past experience in this field to go over their manifest and see if there's any way to link it to Luna or to the UN. And in the meanwhile, Shane can use your UN issued data pad to verify if there are any contaminants in the air as well. That sound good for you?
He's like quiet and staring at the table for a minute, which
Also,
like he just recently wiped off of coffee and goes like, You know what? Nope. I just want a different coffee. Then he does something on the tablet, so it's like locked to that panel. Here you go. Just do it. I'll get myself another coffee, and goes back down. She has given you the tablet, essentially.
Oh, okay. Shane, I think then, do you want somebody to accompany you to the Mastodon to just check this?
I think taking Camilla would be the smart play, just in case. I know there is
Yeah.
nothing on the ship, but also it's always good to have someone watching your
Oh,
back.
you know that there's nothing on the ship. Okay.
We know there's nothing on the ship.
Yeah, no, but the severed
you
hand
know.
and the
Right.
writing on the blood and
Right.
yeah,
Because
that-
you have seen all the rooms, right? That's why you guys know. Okay.
Fuck you, Nano.
there may always be something on the run.
You
Nice.
walked into that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Shane and Camilla, I hand what's his face, Dave's data pad. I hand mine as well, like one of my spares and communication devices. I can also send out my drone uh, in case that would be needed as well. I can, control it from here.
Probably at this point would start needing charging after like another use.
Oh.
So make sure
Oh.
to, if you have like cells, that's good enough. But like just know.
Okay,
It
then
needs
then I
energy
charge
source.
my drone,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think it's necessary here. So I'll just use one of the cells to charge my drone and give datapad and comm devices to Camilla and Shane.
All right.
So the two things we need now is to check the air for any signs of contamination, check the cargo for any signs of contamination, and then check the cargo manifest to see what can be traced back to Luna to the UN.
Okay. I just want to confirm the SS Nebula and the Solaris, the two ships. Did they arrive on Eros after we showed up or before we showed up?
Yes. Oh.
Yes, for what?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, they showed after. I'm sorry, I was doing a roll as well, Satman. Yes, they showed up after you left.
Okay. And does the news report really tell us when this all started?
Not really. They're like showing you live footage currently. That's it.
Okay. Before I leave, I'm gonna try to send a message to Amara to ask her when this started and if she can help. If she can give us help create a timeline of events.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
You can
Wink, wink,
send a
nudge,
message, but
nudge.
it might take a while for it
Yeah.
to get received. And
so I'm gonna send the message and then leave with Camilla. But also we're gonna stay in constant contact with the rest of the crew via the data pad. I think that could work. That way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In the
let's do
meanwhile,
this.
can I? Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just trying to hype myself up.
Shane, just know that if you succeed, Amara will be waiting for you.
Oh my god.
What is that? What? Is it that obvious?
Wink,
Because
wink,
she's
nudge,
already
nudge. What?
what? Like, wait, I didn't get it either.
No, he means if he succeeds, he might get a chance with Amara. Not that. Not,
Okay.
not the other thing.
But you guys remember like seeing her on the news without a mask on, right?
Yeah, she probably did.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
just confirming. I'm not saying that like
Hey,
she's there or not.
she's a doctor. Maybe she's built up some sort of resistance or immunity. Like,
Yeah,
deltas
like
are
D&D
strong.
5e. Yeah, immune to poison, no problems.
Deltas are
Character
strong.
trait.
Let me just tell you that. We'll survive in the harshest of conditions.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Are you going to Master?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Pain.
Where is Sassy's token? I need to find it.
Also,
It's-
DM, when one of the days of travel, John would like to tell a story to the whole crew as a sort of thank you for
Mhm.
like helping him through his fugue state, you can say.
Got you. You can probably do that after Shane explores.
Sure, whenever. Before
Alright.
the end of travel, essentially.
Okay. Shane very easily enters the thing. I'm assuming Camilla is with. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys open, close the doors, enter the place. Alright, where are you going?
So I think maybe we go to a place we haven't. First, the minute we walk in, I would like to use the data pad to start doing the beep boop brr to see if there's any contaminated
Okay.
stuff around.
Beep boop brr. Okay, got you.
These are
Okay.
highly technical medical terms. Okay, don't
Yeah,
laugh.
exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's one beep, and it's one boop, and then it's brr. That's usually how
It
it
just
works.
says currently oxygen at 8%. The pressure is increasingly low at 0.4 atm. Not increasingly, I'm sorry. It's just like very low at 0.4 atm. And other levels for all sort of, like, what's it called? Chemicals seem to be, like regular, stable.
So the cargo is in the cargo hold, so it's probably just go there, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the way, I would like to talk to Camilla about some stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really care if the rest of the players hear it, but so shits. I've been thinking about this, and I know that we're assuming that the contaminants came from the nebula and from the Solaris, but I'm kind of worried. I feel like it might have come from us. I don't know. I don't really have any proof for it, but it kind of
What do
feels
you
like
mean?
we lucked into the ship the way we did, and why was the
Oh.
dude so interested in just giving it to us, like to cover up a couple of murders that nobody would even pin on him, and the dude was a UN representative, and I'm really worried that we brought aboard something from Eros onto Eros, and we just we were there for a whole fucking day, but it's possible that maybe it wasn't the cargo that we unvaulted that we sold off, and yeah.
From series?
So no, this is cargo that was already on the ship when we
Will you be
left.
checking any other doors or anything, or directly going to the cargo?
I think we're gonna
I
go
think we
straight to the
should go
cargo
to-
for now,
Yeah.
All right.
and then decide later. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll very casually float through the space with a familiar body on the left side, which again goes unchecked, and with the blood now very slowly crusting on the walls, with papers all around. Some have started to stick to the walls. You notice that the vents are still on, apparently. There's some sort of circulation going on. Wait, did you guys turn on the ventilation? I don't remember.
I thought
I
we
don't
turned
think
everything
did.
on.
All right, then nothing is on here right now. It is, like in sort of like the stasis that you left it in. You have reached the cargo hold. The lights are dim, but like clear enough for you to see all around you. There's like a lot of luggage strewn across. Most of it seems to be stuff which has been put on the ship for hauling from one place to another. And at this point, you also notice that this place has access from both left and right side from the loading docks, which would be like a level below. All right, are you going through the luggage?
No, first
Yeah,
I'm just
we
gonna
were good.
check for contaminants through the pad.
Mhm. All right. Currently, it says the oxygen is at like the same 8%. Regular, like air composition seems to be normal. Pressure is very low. There are some sort of like very minute traces of some sort of uh, organic components in the air, but nothing which would be detectable.
Okay.
Nothing that this device, like can categorize essentially.
Okay, so let's look for container G11
All right.
because that's where
Look
our
around, you
suspected
see
materials
one of the like containers sort of like tilted to its side. It seems to contain a lot of well packaged cylinders and uh, containers essentially.
Hmm.
All right.
Do we think we should? Do you want to open it?
Well, we gotta figure out what it is.
All right, here goes nothing. If I
All
die,
right.
if we die, we die, right? Whatever. Fuck it. And I'm gonna quickly open it up,
Okay.
holding the data pad.
All
Ready.
right. You're trying to open one of the canisters, one of the 4 canisters.
Container EO5 contents. Oxygen generators quantity.
Shit, I'm sorry.
5
I didn't
units
know the case was on.
description. Advanced
Um,
oxygen generation units for
I
replenishing
was
breathable
I
air
was
on
so confused.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Eva?
You know what? I'll just set like change the required role for currently. If you want it, oh, you know what? You can use the general chat if you want for that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You very gradually try to open the container, and as you do, there seems to be like a small glass vial inside of the thing that seems to be intact, sealed. It seems like a high pressure glass, what's it called, vial kind of thing, but slightly larger than you have seen.
Uh, it seems unbroken, right?
Yeah, currently it seems unbroken. Inspecting the container itself, you recognize it has like a toxin sign, and it also seems to say keep with below X amount of temperature. And coincidentally, currently the temperature inside of the spaceship seems to be lower than that.
Does it say what the toxin contains at all?
It does say manufacturing units. Hello?
Okay.
Just-
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
quickly. I'm gonna slowly put it back, and I'm gonna try to open the other 3 one by one to see if any of the glass has been broken for the other 3.
As you very gradually open another one, seems to be intact. You put it back, then you open the other one, expecting the same, like vial inside of it. There's none. This one seems to be empty.
Oh,
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Then you
Oh
open
fuck!
another
Oh
one,
no! Oh fuck! Oh
and
fuck!
that one still contains the vial.
okay.
Oh fuck!
So
Oh fuck! Okay. So we're looking for a tiny glass vial. Is that what the? Oh fuck!
It's not tiny. It's like size of your palm, essentially, 2 fingers wide.
there was problems with the ventilation. I think someone might have put it in the ventilation system.
Yeah.
So we gotta search for that.
So, which one of you is climbing into the ventilation shaft? I'm joking. Uh,
Who's
imagine though.
venting?
No, what I don't get is why is it not registering on our data pad unless it's already done its job and it's been it can auto disperse or it's been dispersed manually. Those are the only two things because they did try to vent the place. Maybe it got dispersed, but I don't know how all of it could have been dispersed. And we see no sign of it. There is no trace of it anywhere on the data pad.
Nano,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about
Yeah.
this data parent analysis. So,
Mm-hmm.
what does this data parent analyze for exactly?
It's just the air quality essentially. It's not built for like a gas spectrometer or something like that. It's mostly just for like analyzing if there's like toxin in your current proximity, if the air quality is fine. It's mostly for diplomats to use as like a sort of like a tool for
So,
health monitoring.
like if it is taken to a certain box with just like asbestos or something, would it be able to
Yeah,
detect that?
essentially. Yep, it will. So it's more like a very, very modern version of like a what's it called, like a fitness band, essentially, issued by
So
UN
it's
for
just
diplomats to monitor their health. Yeah.
will be mostly for
Would it
recognizing whether
only
there's like
I'm
go on?
sorry.
okay.
Fal first.
Go on,
Go
Fal.
ahead.
Okay, yeah. So it generally it's like it would recognize if there are high carbon monoxide levels or carbon dioxide levels, but
Yeah.
it won't be able to
I'll
detect
like raise an
very.
alarm if like so to alert you, okay, like this environment is unsafe for you. Please don't be here. Yeah, that's it.
It won't be able to detect very complex chemical compounds,
Huh.
which may be far more toxic.
Yeah. Like just
So
common
my
toxins which are like like in the environment, carbon monoxide, common poisons, etc., etc. This is just like your basic GK kind of stuff. You wouldn't know the exact list of stuff that it can detect and whatnot, but yeah.
right. So my question is,
Mhm.
does the data pad only like give a signal about warning or whatever, only if the toxin or whatever substance there is in the air is harmful for the current user of the tablet or the whoever tablet is assigned to?
It probably just like gives a warning, yes, only if it's harmful, but also it like is showing you all of it, right?
What I'm trying to get at it is
I
if
get what
it's
you're
like
here.
if it's
Mhm.
something that's only harmful for a certain species, but it will also alarm the other species
Mm.
that the thing is
But
there
this
in
is
the
built for
atmosphere.
Earther diplomats, so like whatever it is,
Is
if your
only
theory is
harmful for
correct,
others.
I'm not confirming if the theory is correct or not. Like, but if it was, it wouldn't be harmful to Earthers. Again, this can only detect what it was made for, so it could just be that it cannot
Okay.
detect whatever this thing is.
Hmm. Okay.
The occupants of the Mastodon weren't just benters, right? There were a lot of people from different places as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that may not be the case. Like
Yeah.
it may not be the case that this is like some very
Mm-hmm.
is a chemical which is like tailored just to kill benters.
That would be sick, though. I wish I had thought of that. I'm joking. But yes. Not saying that that theory is not true, but yeah, this is the information that we have currently. Anyway, moving on. Are you guys exploring other rooms? Are you going back? What's the point? What's the plan here? Sorry, not the point.
I think I want to search for any sort of like within the rooms access to ventilation systems, like air filtration systems or anything. And if I can't find anything, I'm gonna have to just go digging through ventilation systems just to find evidence. of this
The
vial
ventilation
being used?
systems in this and most all the spaceships, from your knowledge, are not big enough for there's no like crawl space or anything. Essentially,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
if what would mostly be accessible would be through the like the ventilation what's it called, pipes and stuff.
Mhm.
Like sort of like the chamber that you guys were in the last session, which would control all the whatever fluids were going around in the system.
Okay. So I'd like to head towards there.
All right, it's coincidentally just below you, so it would be right here where the first two boxes were that you guys found.
I'd also want to message Camilla and Shane to specifically look at uh, anything to do with the hydroponic units and in the cargo bay container E05, which contains oxygen generators, to see if we used one of those or
Mhm.
those were all still intact, because those are the oxygen
Alright.
generators which would be delivered to Eros.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, Shane, what are you doing?
I want to look at the manifest and try to figure out if we can track where this stuff came from.
Alright. Looking
And
at the
then-
manifest, you very clearly, it's literally written there. Almost all of the stuff was coming from Luna, except for the entertainment systems that was coming from series.
So that's our leverage right there. And I'm also going to check the oxygen stuff that Val recommended.
Opening the oxygen generators, it seems to contain 4 units.
And do they seem contaminated or tampered with in any way?
They seem intact. The 4 units that you find are intact. There were supposed to be 5.
Okay.
Oh,
The manifest says
An
there's
oxygen generator. We're missing a hazardous material. Something's
It's all
up.
coming together. Holy shit. I'm going to message back. I'm going to message Fal and like the rest of them to know. Shit has hit the fan. Quite not literally, maybe. There's a
Shit
missing
has
glass.
hit the oxygen generators.
There is a missing oxygen generator and there is a missing glass vial thingy, and I'm assuming that. Oh shit! What if the glass thing goes into the oxygen generator and that's how it generates oxygen? And that's
Might as well see if they plug into each other.
oh, but that's a hazardous material. Do we want to risk that?
Wait.
We don't have to turn it on. I'm just asking, like, if you could
Does it
figure out.
fit?
Yeah, does it fit? Does it go together? Because then we have a theory on what happened on the Mastodon,
Yeah,
and
because
then we
it
have a
also
theory what's
said
happening on Eros.
yeah, it said manufacturing units on the thing, the hazardous material stuff said manufacturing unit somewhere on it. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if they fit together. But then why would there only be 4 of those glass vials with 5 generators then?
Well, one's missing.
Oh no! So it mentioned the manufacturing unit, which gave one specific name. Wait, what was it?
Oh, it was the unit number like that. Oh, I thought,
So it was there's a number on it. That's it. Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna try to see if those 2 things fit. Just yeah.
What are you doing in my
Okay.
swamp?
You very carefully take one out, trying to use your wax suit as the glove, and then see if there's some sort of a slot. It takes you a while, and because you don't have any sort of mechanical training, but it just barely. It feels like they might just fit from your untrained eye.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, Camilla.
Yeah.
You are looking at the ventilation system. It seems like there was like some sort of like an update made to the system itself, to make sure all the air that is being circulated inside of the ship is recycled through a specific chamber.
Yeah.
Like specific like chamber in the like the entire system, and the chamber is usually used for filters and like scrubbers and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna.
This would be standard practice if there were people trying to getting rid of anything that they suspected was in the air. So this would be like akin to if there's like a smell on board, they would run it through these scrubbers more times, like there would be like a double loop kind of thing. Or if they thought there was toxin on board, they would like do a double thing so that it would be removed.
So they're pumping the air through there first.
Yes, but they're like you're doing a double loop of it so that it's like more clean essentially, because usually the filters and scrubbers are used for that.
I'm going to want to double check to make sure that we don't have the oxygen generator in there.
You'd have to go to the door to your left for that, from the instructions that you can read from, like all the manuals and stuff that you can gather.
Okay.
Wait, I lost sight of Box.
Box is here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, you mean Camilla? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's like boxes in the cargo. Like they're not even actually. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Never mind. Anyway, I am so fucking delirious today. Anyway, just ignore whatever I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, looking
You
at
make a
all
Constitution
this,
saving throw.
I should. I probably should. I'm actually sick, by the way. Hi. I
Hi.
have like
Oh no.
some fever.
Nano, you're
Anyway.
not alone. My brain has not worked for the past 15 minutes. It is straight switched off.
Lovely. I'm running a fever since morning. I don't know why. Like there's nothing wrong. Anyway, looking at the systems and all that, you find sort of like a glass tube inside one of the filters that you tried to remove. It seems to be empty.
Does it have the same markings as the hazardous materials?
It seems pretty similar to that one. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket that. And
Oh, okay.
well,
Make
not
a
like
constitution.
physically pocket it.
Okay. You're grabbing it and okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
I
just
thought
grab
you
it.
were like opening your vac suit and putting it in. Okay.
No, not like. I guess taping it onto my vac suit or something.
All right. Sure, okay, don't worry. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Oh right. I'm so sorry. There also is a dead body here.
Oh.
Which you haven't seen before. I should have put like a token here. I forgot. This is fine. Pretty close.
Okay.
All right. Are you checking? Okay. It
Yeah.
seems their name tag says 1 minute though. Where's my notes app? Yeah. Co-captain Anil Mirza.
Oh, it's that guy.
Which guy?
You mentioned
Yes, I
him
did.
earlier, yes,
I'm checking, so I know if you're making notes or not. Which guy?
Inaro Albrecht.
Eva mentioned him earlier. Bro, I have.
What was he?
No,
Sassy?
listen.
Yeah.
He was the co-captain.
No?
That's all.
Acha, good. He
But
remembers
Eva
that
mentioned
much.
him saying that he.
And what?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that
What
it
did he do?
says.
What did you do?
Anil Mirza, co-captain
What did he
of
do?
Macedon.
Oh,
I
you're
don't-
missing a.
To take-
you're missing.
You were not
a big
listening in
point.
class. Not listening in
listening in
class.
class.
Listen, listen,
It's
listen.
Albrecht has
My-
traumatized
No.
everyone.
No.
All right, class. Let's settle down. All right.
Okay, is there anything else
Please.
besides the name tag?
Yes, you remember this was the person who last set the course for this ship.
Okay.
Oh, he did that.
Who
Yes.
changed the course?
Yes. Looking through their pockets, you find a couple of chits. You also find their ID card, their access badge. You also find a photo of their, family on what's it called, on Eros. Uh, it contains photo of their, like their husband and child, and a note. Uh, Signed but sort of like unaddressed note. Let me see if I have it already or not. Or I might need to create a journal entry. All right, I can show this. Yeah. Can you guys see it?
Oh no, is this a
Is it-
manifest? Oh no.
Is this a detail wrong? Let me know.
Oh no.
I have written like very end moment, man. I was very like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'll read it out to you. To my fellow Belter siblings, this message might never reach you, lost in the void as we are. But I can't let the shadows hide the truth any longer. Hey, shadows, shadow. There. My brothers, I've uncovered a horror that defies the very principle of humanity. For long, inners have had their boots on our throats, but they did send us their scraps to live off of. The documents I have found expose their heinous plot. They have been conducting illegal experiments on us in our own home. They chose the vulnerable, those who wouldn't be missed, those whose cries for justice will never reach the powerful. For years, we have been fed their contaminated food, water, even air in the name of medical research. But the nightmare doesn't end here. Our ship, the Mastodon, carries supplies from Luna to Ceres and Eros on a regular basis. For a long while now, I've suspected something's off. Our crew often gets sick while carrying cargo from Luna, but never when we are going back to there. So I decided this time around I will make sure to figure out what's in those containers. Being the second in command of the ship, and also being the lead diagnostics person, lets me have access to tools and equipment which lets me understand what's really in those shipments. Among other things, I have released a fraction of these toxins into the ship systems in sort of like a closed ecosystem to study its effects and hope to understand its components and how it works. My actions, however, might have come at a grave cost. The crew, our commodores, they're exposed as well. It was a desperate act, one driven by rage and despair, by the knowledge of atrocities committed under our very noses. But it might have been a misguided one. I leave this letter as a testimony, a chronicle of the darkness that has consumed us. If you receive this message, know that the truth is out there, scattered among the stars. We must ensure that the people of Eros, our brothers and sisters, know the horrors that have transpired. To spare my brethren on Eros, I have secretly decided to turn us back towards Luna instead. My time is running short, and I don't know if I'll make it to see justice done. But I implore you, my fellow bolters, carry this fate of this revelation with honor. Do what I couldn't. Unite, expose, and fight for the justice that our people deserve. In solidarity, Anil Mirza.
Fucking
And at this point, we'll take a break for 5 minutes
Yay!
and come back
Yay!
at.
Oh,
So, yes, this is what, like, the letter that you guys discovered. If you want, I can show it to you guys again. If you need, it's in your, what's it called?
Journal.
Journal, this thing, yeah.
co-captain's logs.
Okay.
And you also have access to certain sticky notes, which is like,
Sticky notes.
randomly you found. They might be useful, they might not be useful. I can't say. Like, I can't say whether or not I used a certain GPT for these notes, so they might not be useful as well. Need to have some junk.
Oh,
Post-it notes are there even in the future. Good to know.
Yep.
Invest in the
Post-it notes are
stocks.
Post-its notes are
always, yep.
Post-its are never going away, man.
I was watching.
Invest
I'm
in the
sorry, like
stocks.
this is very off topic. I was watching the not the Expanse, Altered Carbon series again. There's a fucking AI nanobot fueled character who, like, has a physical body because of nanobots. They also create sticky notes out of nanobots and give it to people. Like,
Wow.
what the fuck?
So
never heard of
My
retro.
sticky notes.
God.
Like, actually create the note and then write on it using a nanobot pen as well. At this point, just use a
Genius.
physical one.
They don't
All right,
exist
yep.
in the future. No trees.
Yeah. No trees.
No
Yep.
trees.
Anyway,
I mean,
okay.
true.
So, what do you guys want to do? Wait, we are on the wrong ship.
Yeah, wrong. Whoops.
All right. Okay.
I think at this point, I'm personally going to go room by room as much as I can and just find out as much information as possible.
Okay.
Shane is kind of
Not yet. You will have to try to find them.
Yeah, we'll have to find them.
find what? Sorry.
The hydroponics.
These,
Oh.
hydroponics.
That's
No.
if I remember correctly, that's on the left of the whatever the flight deck is.
Let's see.
Also
think,
check Bay 5 while at it.
This.
Is it? Oh, किसके घर को है? Anyway,
मेरा घर पे.
I thought that was like right below where you guys are right now.
Is it not this one? Sorry,
Wait.
wait.
We
why
have a
can't
map.
Yeah, we'll
you,
find it.
I think it's this one. Wait. This. The one in red.
Well, we'll find
Wait, what
it.
are we looking for? Well, what are you looking for?
Hydroponics.
Yeah, looking for hydroponics, but I'm
guess
just going
you
through
guys
and
just
finding
want
as much
veggies,
documentation as possible.
Fresh veggies.
That's where the dead body was.
Yeah, I thought it's
The red
this.
circle.
I'm not able to
Oh, that one?
show
Uh,
Yeah, the
where.
red circle is where the
Okay.
dead body was.
You
of the
can-
mechanic.
On the left
Engineer,
side,
rather.
Vignesh, you can click on
Oh.
the pencil button and then click on the rectangle and draw.
There's a
Pencil. I don't see a. On the
There's
left.
a pencil.
On the left side of your screen. Wait, is it just a
Oh.
DM thing?
There's no
I guess
pencil.
it's
DM
just a
thing.
There's a
DM.
You don't
scale.
have a pencil.
I don't see a pencil. Oh, is it the ruler one?
I think
Just
all we
use
have
You
is
know
the
what? Yeah,
click and
just
hold.
use the ruler and just draw a ruler wherever you click.
This.
I think the best we have is
Oh,
click
okay.
hold. We can ping.
No, this is a cargo area.
Oh, that's not where the hydroponics this
No,
things
that's not. That's not. If I
Okay.
said that, I'm sorry. That might be mistaken.
Okay. No. Maybe
Okay,
I'm
this entire
misremembering it.
area, which is this whole thing from here to, what? I'll
Yeah,
just go rough because it's gonna take me a long time. This entire area is. Why can't I draw? Yeah, but this entire area is like cargo.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll take a few minutes.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
All right. Who found the body? Sorry, Camilla. Yes, this is the
Yes.
letter that you read. Are you going to communicate this to other people?
I'm going to send it back to the ship, and I'm going to relay that I'm going to search this entire ship for as much documentation as possible.
All right.
Trying to build our case.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Going around the ship, you like come across certain other dead bodies. Most of the people that you have already seen, like through other, like documents and such. This is
Is
the
this hydroponics?
hydroponics area.
Okay.
Yes. Seems to contain, like some sort of fresh produce. You can't really tell. Everything seems to be pretty mushy and, like not grown very well because this is a very, very low gravity ship and it doesn't produce that good of, like crops and stuff. But it doesn't seem, yeah, and nothing seems to be off currently.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm
Right.
gonna finally go to the first guy and check him.
Oh, lovely. You go to the first guy, check him. You find the medical journal of Dr. Bianchi, their ID card. You also find like a couple of sticky notes which discuss patient details for different, like people who progressively became sick. You also find that, wait, did you guys read that? I think we did.
I think we did get it.
Hmm.
Yeah, somebody must have got it at some time.
Yeah. You also notice that this whole thing went on for like 27 to 28 hours before the entries stopped coming in. And the first one to start showing weird responses was the co-captain.
Okay. This is all lining up.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Currently, we have done nothing except check hydroponics and make sure that like there's nothing off there.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Nano, did I ever get a response on the radio?
Nope.
No.
Wait, what?
No, no response.
Achha, okay.
Let's check this door. That's
Mhm.
just a room.
Yeah, there seem to be like just like random stuff spread across all, like the areas. Is it, where's my cargo? Where's my this thing manifest? One sec. Personnel.
Oh yeah. Mastodon. Recorder.
There's also one person on board which seems to be slightly like confusing. Security officer Malik Khan. You find their belongings in this room.
Okay.
Their body seems to be missing. Like you haven't seen them at least around. But their belongings contain their ID card, their uniform, their their sidearm, tactical vest, handwritten letter addressed to family, just like describing their journey aboard the ship. This person seems to be a UN representative,
Okay.
just providing. I'm sorry, not UN representative, a part of Earth's corporate security for this specific ship.
But they're from the UN?
I don't know. They're from Earth. I'm sorry, I misspoke about the UN.
Okay.
From the details that I can gather from like their like stuff, uh they used to work for the same company, cargo company, which the other supplies seem to connect to, which you have already explored that all of this, like the parent company for all of this is Mao Industries.
Okay. I'd like to check this room.
One minute. Which one?
This
Oh.
one.
Hmm.
Just a
It
kitchen.
seems to be a sort of like a navigation and charting kind of area for some reason. Not exactly sure, but you imagine this might contain tools to properly dock on different sort of like stations and such. But mostly this has been also repurposed into like a cargo area, but for the what's it called, the crew members themselves.
Okay.
Much like the room on the other side, it contains like boxes which contain equipment for which are labeled. One of them is for communications officer Andrei Petrov, and one of them seems to be for navigator Elena Novak. Would you be going through them?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Most of them seem to be like personal equipment. One of them has like a small potted plant. Um, you wonder how it survived in this closed environment without any light, but like it just seems like the plant survives. It also contains like stack of recorded messages from their loved ones to them, wishing them a happy birthday. This is for Andrei Petrov, and Elena Novak seems to contain. Their box seems to contain like a star chart with hand-drawn annotations, a tiny compass pendant, and like a worn-out starship manual for the specific ship.
Okay.
All right.
I think we have at
Okay.
least enough evidence to put things together.
Yeah.
With
Okay,
the
I'll just move you
toxin.
to the last room that you haven't explored yet.
Ooh.
This seems to be the lounge. There are like a bunch of snacks and all, like kind of equipment spread around here, different pairs of socks, clothes, all of it just spread around. Nothing seems to connect to any other, like a person or anything. I think
Okay.
that's about it. You have explored like almost all the ship areas. This one seems to be, honestly, I don't know what this is.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know what this is, honestly. I don't have any records for this either. I don't know what this room is supposed to be for. But this
It
one
looks
doesn't
like a
contain anything
computer
of
room of
value.
some sort.
Yeah, it's probably, like just something which can regulate the engines and all that kind of stuff. Make sure all the equipment runs properly, perhaps. Not sure,
Okay.
but yeah, this room, like you don't have any
It's
idea
the game
either
room.
what it contains.
It's the game
Yeah,
room.
there's a gaming console on the side, but some
Sweet.
sort of like a starship. What's it called? Asteroid destroyer kind of thing going on.
Nice.
But
Classic.
that's it. Like most of these equipment seem to be pretty much useless to you. This, however, is the cargo hold. This also contains a lot of the equipment that you like previously charted in the central room. And
Okay.
it also seems to contain like certain personal items which would be meant for people from series to Eros, because like there would be people working on series who actually have their family on Eros and vice versa. This is the like the same, like the flight deck, all of it. All right, I think you guys have discovered it all, so I can turn on the lights now.
Hey, turn on the lights.
There you go.
What a ship.
Holy shit, dude. If
Oh,
things weren't so
beautiful.
dire, I would say let's take this.
Okay.
We still can.
You're gonna have to do a deep scrub
Sorry?
clean, bro. I
Yeah, like
That's-
take
We make
sponge
Dave
and
do that.
get started.
That's the problem. We don't know how to deal with the substance right now, as far as I know.
Oh, we can just sell our old ship. Okay. Take the money and use it to do a deep scrub. Easy.
Okay.
I think we
I'm
have
more
more
concerned about what's happening on Eros.
I mean, after
Yeah,
that.
you guys.
okay. Have we
Try
figured
to
out
try fast.
the?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm totally slipped my mind. While going through the pockets of that guy, the one which you found the note on, you
Yeah.
also found a common item which you also found on another person. I think it's on the navigator. Yeah, on the navigator as well. You found a communicator device which perhaps not you, but other people might recognize to be uh, an OPA comm device.
Suspicious.
Oh.
Ah.
Was this also in the equipment of the missing person? The person whose
Uh,
body has
No, no, no.
the security
I
officer.
don't think you would know what else they had or not. But the
Okay.
equipment that you found on them did not contain it.
The security officer who's missing, his ID, their ID, does it have a photo on it?
Yes,
Do we recognize who that is?
not really.
Okay. I was thinking maybe that would be the person who sold us the second chance, but that would be too easy.
Okay. I think.
I want to check something.
Shane, from your just passive intelligence, it seems like more than likely this person was spaced after these people started suspecting each other, and of some sort of like a UN plot to destroy heroes.
Fair
From what I
enough.
can tell from that guy's notes, yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey, why
message
you
Camilla.
face
I'm gonna
Yep.
message
Yeah,
Camilla
Dave is-
and just say,
Mhm.
just to be clear, I would never space you. ...
Oh, okay.
That's-
Wow.
Okay.
No, this is me.
It's forgotten
you
about
know,
Amara
because-
so soon.
No, not like that. I meant because their security officer got spaced, right? So I'm like, we wouldn't space our security officer. We're not
okay.
like.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Nice.
haven't done shit either.
Can
Nice
we
save,
space
buddy.
Shane?
Speaking of spacing out, you look out the window and you see your buddy
Dave is-
John Jones just like floating
Tap.
out.
John, what the fuck?
Okay.
Edit.
Control
It's
to bring it to
Whee!
I want to
Floats away.
check
We
something.
floats
Um,
up into space.
in case we didn't do this, but like the co-captain said that they released the substance into the ship's systems, right? Which means the ship was monitoring it. Has the ship figured out what the substance is?
Ship's ventilation. It wasn't a
No.
into the ventilation system.
They said that they wanted to, somehow try to understand what it was, etc.
Yeah.
They didn't mention if the ship has analyzed it or if they wanted something else
I
to
don't think
analyze
their
it
ship
at
can
all.
analyze it either.
So is there
I
a way
think
for
they
us to
were just-
What I think
test?
happened.
I think they were just doing the ultimate test of seeing, is this
Yeah.
what's been killing us?
It's more like you poke something to see if it actually moves or not. Not
Okay.
caring about what it actually does.
Do we think this
That
ship
is-
has the facility to analyze the material, though?
I don't think so.
Fuck no.
Otherwise, they would have done that.
Seems like a very
They would have not fucking
Signature kind of-
supplied it through the
Imagine though,
ventilation shafts.
having the means to test something, but then deciding, nah, you know
No,
what?
no,
I'll
no,
just
no.
release it in the enforcement just to see what happens. Just to see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that
I mean,
does
that's-
sound like my players sometimes. Yeah.
That's almost the same as. That's all. I was about to say it's almost the same as knowing that you have to check a pulse, but just ignoring it anyway.
Oh, snap.
I hate all of you.
We'll never forget
Okay.
that.
I think we've got
So-
all the information we can from here. Let's
Okay.
get back to our ship.
Yeah.
John, get away from there.
Whee!
By the way, John, as you're trying to get back in, you also notice there's a little pale blue dot across the horizon that's rapidly coming towards you all. You seem to be approaching Earth and Luna.
Sweet.
I
can see it.
God.
We're getting close.
I don't get space now. Get in.
I can't. The wall's blocking me.
Wait, which wall is blocking you?
He starts to
You
do the
can't
mind.
you can't get in through the wall. You have to go back the way that you came, but it's okay. I can teleport you.
I can do it. I phase through it.
Oh
Suddenly-
my
Oh
god.
my god.
Alien.
Hmm.
He's working with portals.
Okay.
Nice.
He has become the black shade, the black fog.
Oh
Yes.
no! Oh, not again!
Fucking glass toss influence in every universe.
Don't fucking misty step into the spaceship.
Alright, are you guys
Whoosh.
going back to your ship?
Yeah.
Yes. They are, I think.
You come aboard the ship. Dave, performs the regular ass decontamination process, and asks, "Well, anything?"
I think we have enough evidence that there's a conspiracy with the UN.
At this point, yeah. Go on.
I think the first thing we need to do is that we need to get all of the information we have to Eros, so they have an idea of what's going on. And then I don't know what we do from there.
You know what? Give me the data. I'll send it to you. And
I don't think that's a good idea because this is off the
Dave
books
says that.
UN experiment.
Make copies of the data.
UN wouldn't be doing it. It's probably some individual corporation, you know.
Dave?
Yeah, sure.
Dave, I need
UN's
you
not
to-
doing it, but
You need to send this
Mm.
to the UN, to Eros series, to Mars, everywhere. The
Yeah, we need to
news
send it-
stations. I don't care. I don't care how bad this is, what this causes.
if
This
we're
has to go
sending it to the
everywhere.
UN, we're sending it to everybody.
Yeah, that was
bring
my
up-
plan. Oh,
You're doing a media
Copies of the
outbreak.
data.
Yeah, because if we send this to the UN, they're gonna blow us out of space.
Yeah, they're just gonna blow us up.
So we send
I
it to
was
them and
thinking
we tell
of
them we're sending it everywhere.
Anonymously spreading this on the media.
Anonymously, just like sending a mass broadcast of the co-captain's last note.
You know what? That might
It's-
be a bad idea.
Was this Dave
Dave
telling
says
me?
that.
Yeah. No, as a DM, I don't dictate your choice. I would
Yeah,
never.
I
say
know.
anything like that.
I
If
know,
it's a
but
bad
why is
idea, I would
Dave saying
encourage you to do it. And
I was thinking. I here's what I
Go
think
ahead.
we should do. Right, we make copies of everything. We get it all ready, and we rig it so that we can sell it at the push of a button. Before we send it, we relay it to the UN. We tell them we know what the fuck's going on, and we strong arm them into sending antidotes to Eros.
what
That
makes
is-
you think
that should
they
be the
would have
priority.
antidotes?
You're
If
trying
they've
to
been working on
threaten
a
the
disease,
UN.
they definitely have antidotes because that's the only fucking
But
reason.
you're
would create
assuming
something
that
like-
they're working on
Shane,
it.
I have a theory. Shane, I have a theory. I was going
Yeah, go ahead.
over I was going over all of the cargo manifests for the other ships that were up at Eros before we started dying there. The contents of the ships really my curiosity. Is one of the things that were present on one of the ships is agricultural supplies and research things. One second. Yeah, on the MV
Agricultural
Solaris
supplies,
Hotwire,
yes.
agricultural supplies and research equipment that really comes out of nowhere. And at first, it just feels really off that like they're sending agricultural supplies and research equipment to us. But now looking through both the co-captain's notes as well as notes that Camilla and Shane found on the Mastodon, where it shows that like several notes indicate that plant life was growing rapidly. I think they're trying to terraform the belt.
Written
And
it all down. Do you want me to sign it before sending?
Oh.
What? Dave, you're not doing
Uh,
anything without the rest of us.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you were dictating
Dave.
the message that we were sending the UN.
Oh no, Dave.
Oh, you're not
The
sending UN
only thing
anything, Dave.
that
Okay.
what we'd want you to send the UN is just requisition information about Mao industry and what
Mao
sector they work
Industries.
in.
Mao, I have the
and like,
entire file on Mao. What do you want?
what do they do? What sector
Everything.
do they work in?
Everything. They're the biggest conglomerate on. Well, not really. They're the fifth largest conglomerate. But yeah, they're perhaps like on their path to become the largest conglomerate in the solar system. Everything.
But they have a lot of interest in biochemicals.
Oh hell yeah! They have the contracts from UN for developing, you know, the
Developing what?
stuff that we don't talk about.
Yeah,
You
stuff
have
we
to
don't talk
it now,
about.
Dave.
Yeah.
You have to talk about it now, Dave. Look at all the dead people on Heroes.
Oh no, that's what they were working on. That's to avoid death. That's the contract that they have. Essentially,
I don't think that
to
was.
not
I don't think what
not
happened on
kill
Heroes
people.
was avoiding them.
Oh,
I think what
maybe they're
happened on
just
this
doing
ship.
research.
What kind of research kills children?
You know, medical research often. Medical hospitals kill children. Not that it's a good thing; it's a very bad thing. But then again, we wouldn't have like medical enhancements if it was not for, the Turks.
Dave, do you remember what the crew of the ship accidentally did to Malik Nassim? Gain information. We will do that on purpose.
I am not what?
Dave, you're
I
spending a
need
lot
you
of
to
time
know-
defending the UN when we're getting a lot of evidence that something is coming from the UN.
You know what? Listen, you know what? Let me just be honest with you. Here you go. It shows you like a couple of messages from the UN which just state these people might not be safe to be around, and also that like there is stuff going on series that you need to be a part of. Despite all of this, I'm sticking around with you all, because I think that you are doing something good. But UN itself, I don't think are the bad people. They're elected representatives. They're not, totalitarians. They're not, dictators. Not like Mars. I don't think they're like
the people of
doing
the
anything bad.
Dave, you're really
Fine.
digging yourself a hole right now.
if did the inhabitants of the belt elect the UN?
I'm sorry.
The Belters elect the UN.
Oh, they don't get a vote.
Hmm.
What they doing?
They want to
What
be
are they doing
independent,
about
so like they can't really vote in a system that they don't want to participate in.
And still you can exploit us in a system that we are unwilling to participate in?
Oh no,
Seems
not at
fair.
all. I think Belt should be independent, but there's a way to go about it, right?
There's a way for you to go out of the airlock of this ship if you don't actively help us. I can take what I want out of your data pad when you're no longer breathing.
Oh, you can try. It's supposed to be linked to my vitals. And you know what?
Okay.
You have been rude to me. I'll be getting off on Luna. I don't think I'll be collaborating with all of you any longer. And he tries to go back to his chambers.
I don't think he can go back to his chambers when there are 5 other people.
He's trying to. What are you gonna do?
Looking to stop him.
All right, make a strength check.
Yeah.
I'm asking Camilla if she
Yeah,
can
I'm
stop
stopping
him.
him.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, you held him back.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, there's 2 people.
Shit.
Yeah, sure. You're holding him back. Yeah.
Kalpana
else?
walks
What-
over to Dave's and says, look, everyone, we all know I've been the most hostile towards Dave in the past couple of days. But I'm saying this right now. This is not time to be fighting between ourselves. People are dying at Eros. I don't trust the UN at all. I think they are behind this. Dave might not, But this is not the time to go full anti on all of us. We need to help each other to find a solution.
If Luna was actually involved in this, like if UN was actually involved in this, they would be out in front of this. They wouldn't be trying to hide it. They would actually be setting stuff up. For example, they would be saying, I know how they work, right? They would be setting stuff up which would explain and rationalize this action. That Eros was doing this, and that's why we are doing this, and this is rational. They wouldn't be hiding it at all.
Okay,
Okay,
if
but what if
Mao
they're
Enterprises-
instigating?
From what I'm hearing to this all right, listen off. What
And
might be
from-
happening, these conglomerates might be behind this then.
That's what I'm saying. And people who I'm talking to, like very powerful people, they're very interested to know who actually did this, but while keeping their hands clean, obviously, because people like you, they don't trust, you and perhaps for obvious reasons.
Good
but still.
reason. All I want from you,
You-
Dave, is that you recognize that Mao Industries has done a lot of research and deployment with respect to biochemicals or whatever
Dave,
things.
what was the last assignment assigned to Mao Industry in your folder?
Last
Were they
assignment.
stationed? Were their station is some form of R&D or whatever? Were they at
Oh,
were they at
they have been
series?
given, and he's like checks his records. 16 research and development missions in the past month.
Any of them at series and Eros?
Oh, no. The Sirius and Eros, or actually entirety of the belt, is off limits for any Earth-based conglomerate in terms of research and development without the explicit authorization of UN. As far as I can tell, Mao Industries does have a base on Ceres, and they do also have on Eros, but I don't think they do anything. It's just basic R&D.
Basic R&D.
Mm-hmm.
So Kalpana looks at everyone and says, "Well, looks like Ma Industry is hiding behind UN and using that thing
Listen,
that
I
those
was willing to
spaces."
give you guys like a piece, like a sort of like a twig from on behalf of UN. I was trying to be, like a mediator between you and the UN, which is, currently the most powerful institute in the world. And, like trying to set up a meet when you get off on Luna to see the UN secretary so that we could actually talk about what this whole situation is and help things out. But if you don't want me involved, sure, I'll just, like go back to my chambers, or you can space me. Either way, it's fine.
We're not spacing you.
So then let me go back to my chambers and get out of my way.
You've been in your chambers this whole time for the past fucking I don't know how many
So
days.
why are you being hostile towards me?
I'm being hostile towards you because I don't know if I can trust you or not.
You don't have to trust me. I'm not asking you to trust me. I don't trust you. You guys don't trust each other. I know for a fact that you both, he points at Camilla and Fal, don't trust each other, despite, like showing that you do. Did you know that, this girl is sent to spy on you? Did you know that?
What?
What?
Oh!
I have the file on all of you, but I don't say anything. It doesn't mean that I don't know anything. You just keep thinking that I'm this, like a dumb, rich asshole who doesn't know shit. But I have my place in society. I do what is necessary. Bureaucrats are necessary for this world so that it does not boil down to war. We are the ones who are putting people on the table. Language is how you resolve things. You don't just like shoot each other and think that things get resolved. Every war starts with a table and every war ends with a table. And I'm the one who's putting people on that.
You are so willfully ignorant of how much
Kalpana
blood
just-
has been spilled.
Kalpana just looks at Dave and
I
says,
am
just,
aware,
just
and that's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to avoid that.
yeah. Kalpana just looks at Dave and says, "You want to avoid war? It's what is happening on Eros right now? what happened on series and what's going to happen on Luna if we don't talk things out. It won't stop war. It would start
Saying,
war.
talk things out. That's what I'm saying. But you guys want to attack me? Sure, go ahead.
Guys, just chill. Okay. No, calm down. Everyone needs to take a chill pill. Maybe you guys been too stressed now. Everyone's tense. Maybe we need to give each other some space. And then, not like space, but like space. But then we can just chill for a bit. Put the steak knives down. We can talk about this later. Everyone needs to like drink some coffee, like Dave. Good.
Sure, Dave, you can just go to your room. We're not going to.
Get out of my way then.
My God. Everyone needs to chill.
Camilla, you can just let him go. It's fine.
I'll let him go.
Right,
But I do
guess
not.
my judgment.
Stop looking at him.
Ooh, this is more tense than the military. Goddamn. I need something to eat.
Moving. Yeah, George, you go do that. I think there's some things we
looks
need
at-
to still.
Yeah, Kalpana looks at everyone and says, when we reach Luna, I don't know what we will do. I don't know I don't know what we're supposed to do. Whatever it is, it's going to cause a lot of change. Whatever it is going to happen. It's either going to start war or not start war. Whatever happens now happens. We can't stop whatever started now.
We should be careful of how we proceed with this, because what we have with us has the ability to change the dynamics of the solar system. Can't take that. The only reason I was being aggressive towards Dave, he fully withheld information about Mao Industries until we specifically asked him point blank. Though we knew about this and we had discussed about all of this as a group for a long time. Just comes in, some snacks, and like goes to bed. And our people are dying. But yeah, we still have the urge to send an anonymous broadcast throughout the inner planets and the outer planets. All the information. But I don't know how it will affect.
Kalpana looks at Fal and says, I don't know why, but I think that's not going to help us.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
kind of feel that.
By the way, I'm so sorry to interject, but meanwhile, you have sort of like been trapped by Luna's gravity and you started to approach the descent.
Okay.
Fuck. I have some. Good. Sir.
here's the thing. Whatever happens, this is not going to end well. Our priority needs to be Eros, right? Getting the information out is a secondary. Fal, can you rig this in a way that you press one button and it goes out everywhere?
I can put it in a time lapse kind of a thing, where if I
Okay.
don't my password or if I don't check in periodically,
Okay.
broadcast will automatically. If anything happens.
All right. Perfect. So set that up quick before we have to leave. All right, I have a plan. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to Luna. We're gonna talk to these officials. We're gonna tell them everything that we've learned. Right? If they are responsible, if they know what the fuck is going on, we're gonna strong arm them into giving us the antidote or whatever for the situation. If the UN is not responsible, if it is Mao Industries, we strong arm the UN into getting Mao Industries to give us the antidote. If neither of those solutions work, our failsafe is we send out the broadcast to everyone. Because I feel like
That doesn't help Eros.
it doesn't help Eros, I know, but that's the last resort. Because if the UN is involved, they are not going to let us go. And if they don't let us go, all we can do to help is at least let people know what the fuck is going on and what they did. I think that should be our priority. And I need all of us to be on the same page for this, because they are going to try to break us. And if we're not on board for doing this for Eros, that is the priority, to get the antidote. Everything else will have to take a step back.
Agree with you.
Does that work?
Kalpana just looks, sighs, and says, "What if certain officials in UN are being controlled by Mao Industries?"
We don't have time
Even
for
if
what
it's
ifs
not-
anymore, Kalpana. We need to figure out a plan, and we need to stick to it. And what ifs, we figure them out on the fly. For now, we can't think about what ifs for this. The what ifs we'll have to play them by ear when we get to them.
Dudes, I have a suggestion. I think it's best that we don't wait, but we launch the information anyways, and then we go to Luna with the ship.
And lose our only bargaining chip. Why?
They will not help
Out
Eros.
there in the
You're
information.
already towards the approach of Luna. If you wanted to turn around, that was like 10
No,
minutes
no.
ago. You could still try to, but it'll be a bit sketch.
No, I mean, okay, what I'm trying to say is
Instead
basically,
of linking it to the
that-
UN, let's link it to Mao Industries.
sorry.
That's all we know right now for sure.
Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is we give all the information out, regardless of what it is. The whole entire solar system will know it. And we have the ship in tow with us as actual evidence. That's what John's trying to say, basically.
I think we should keep with that information instead.
Yeah, we're going public,
That's our
right?
bargaining
So
chip.
it's
If we use the
going
information
public,
as
right?
leverage,
we
Not
have
an
it.
option.
But
Go on, Steve.
I want to launch the information. I want everyone to know. But the priority has to be all the people on Eros will die if we send the information out, because they will have no reason to help them, because the information is already out. If
We need to pull what we can.
Exactly, we need to use the information as a bargaining chip to get Eros help. And once Eros gets the help, we launch it anyway, because fuck them.
Eva, can I talk to Eva?
Sure.
So, sorry,
I
what?
agree. I agree.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was just telling Shane that I agree with you all. We need to figure out the ways to mitigate the damage or to minimize the damage in the meanwhile before the information.
Okay.
Like,
I think this would be where I'll cut off because you have sort of like gone into the docking ports of Luna, so like hands to deck essentially. You can still talk over your voice samples if you need.
talk over my.
Talk over your radio essentially if you must. But
Okay, yeah.
at this point you need to
We all
on
have to be
flight deck.
strapped in. Okay.
Yes. Strapped in, flight deck, all of it.
Okay. Fal, hide the data pad somewhere only you will know, so none of us can tell them where it is before you get strapped in.
Yeah, so like this is not, it's like very decentralized kind of thing, so I can put it on any data pad. Like I don't type in my password on any data pad that I have access to, like send out to whatever.
No, I know. What I mean is they could, if they find it, they could try to brute force it, right? So if it's decentralized, keep it that way and keep it hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. Before leaving the crew quarters, you have like a final look towards the TV, which is still displaying scenes from the place. It looks like it is towards the end of it. A lot of people seem to have died. They're showing a number of casualties, but emotions sort of like prevent you from seeing the numbers themselves, but rather as people who you knew, the people who you have met. They also show different scenes from the port where you see the familiar person who sold you equipment seems to be being taken care of by some sort of medical personnel. You see the medical bay, you see the like the residential areas and all that. You see a lot of familiar faces, but one face seems to be missing from those, and that is of the dear doctor that was working there up until a couple of hours ago.
Who?
The who?
The doctor that
Amara.
Shane doctor.
Oh,
Yeah,
Amara.
Shane.
Amara,
Spoke
yeah.
with me.
Moving on to your decks. Moving on to your positions. I'm sorry. You sort of like peer out of your ship's windows and you see the lunar landscape coming into the view. The rugged terrain, the patchwork of ancient impact sites and smoother plains which have been sort of artificially carved out, stretching beyond the horizon. The play of light and shadow sort of like creates the creators sort of like I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. The creators sort of get enhanced by the play of light and shadow, almost giving it a very beautiful yet dangerous look. The ship's descent is accompanied by the rhythmic hum of its engines, which slowly come to a gradual stall and then a halt. And you feel a gentle pressure against your seat as the sensation that you're not very familiar with of very low gravity pulling you towards the moon itself. This is how it looks by then. And the atmosphere, the sound, or perhaps the lack thereof, takes you some getting used to. Sorry, good.
Black screen.
Yeah, we don't have any tokens.
Loaded in.
Oh. 1 minute. I forgot to turn off the. Yeah. Is this?
Oh!
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. All right. As your ship docks at the UN port, you see a sprawling structure, metallic structure, and glass all around you of the various domes, which are like structured in sort of like a hexagon way. You can almost tell through looking through the glass that which one is agriculture, which one is habitation, which one is diplomatic, and all that. Your airlocks hiss open as the seal open. You start walking downstairs, and you're greeted with.
Sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to do something before. We land or even get off the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to send like an emergency high-level kind of an alert to PA to PA members in all the stations, in different stations. I don't want to give out any details. I just want to tell them that don't permit any cargo ships that are contracted by Mao Industries to dock to the station.
Okay.
I send the same message through my channels.
Okay.
I want that to be sent as an. I don't want to cause any panic. I don't want people to know what is happening. It's going to be vague enough that like put an embargo.
You're not giving like any reasons or anything, right?
Like
Okay.
put an embargo on Mao Industries.
Okay. I need you to both make like a charisma check for me.
Let's go.
Black, I think. Charisma's 43. Okay. Let's see.
Boy can't see the map. PM.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck?
1d0.
I said a 1d0.
What the fuck? Why is that a thing?
You didn't even roll the dice. My god.
Nothing
How
has
bad your
stopped you.
charisma must.
Holy shit!
Okay.
It's a 12.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right.
And spy, it's drifting in space.
All right. Noted. Anyway, yeah, he's drifting in space because apparently he couldn't see. Anyway, all right. The doors haze open, and you're greeted with a pretty smartly dressed woman, accompanied with two guards with automatic rifles, greeting you at the ship. Like at the entryway. Sorry, as you get down the ship. You perhaps, I imagine, remember to tell Eva to lock shit down. She greets you with a smile and asks you for your identification and your manifest.
I have to show that, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I show the details.
She
The legit
goes through them,
details.
validates. Oh, Eros. I'm afraid we might have to quarantine you all. All right, this way, please. And they sort of like motion you towards one lane with armed guards sort of like keeping watch. And through the corner of your eye, as you're walking down, you see people in hazmat suits walk towards your ship, perhaps with the intent of making sure that there's no contaminants on board, etc. All right. Moving on,
What
you
happened to
We need to
see.
Mastodon?
Sorry, both of the ships
What
are like
happened
docked.
to
Both of the ships are docked. Yeah. Moving on, you walk on like a metal railing towards another desk in which one person is like strapped down, taking notes and checking IDs and stuff. It seems like all of the people from the belt are going through sort of like a quarantine process, making sure that no one is sick, etc. Looks at you, all of you, asks you for your IDs.
I hand them over.
All right. One by one, she looks at all of you, checks out everything. Seems to be.
PM.
Oh, sorry.
One thing. Sorry, I have
Yeah.
to do this.
Sure.
When we're walking through the thing, right?
Mhm.
We're being escorted. John turns around and does the moonwalk.
It will be very difficult for you to do the moonwalk
He'll try.
with
On the moon?
magnetic boots on.
He's gonna try either ways. It's gonna squeak
Okay.
and it's gonna sound funky, but he's gonna do it.
All right. Make a dexterity roll for me.
Let's go! Come on! Come on!
Don't do
Don't
it.
let me
Yes.
down.
Definitely try.
Well, if I
Yes,
fail,
yes,
it'll be
is the
cool.
number to beat.
What?
61 is the number to beat, so it's very
Oh
like
my
doable.
god, what did I get?
Oh no!
87.
You
You
turn
were
around,
saying
you look at
that?
the guard looking at you, sort of like, then try to do like a couple of steps, but every time you try to do, because there's like a grill on the floor, like the metallic grill,
Yeah.
your feet just kind of like drag, like duck, 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 duck. So even
Nice.
though you're doing it, the effect is not, like as impressive as it would have been.
Of course. I had to do it. So I did.
All right. Okay, I assume that you all are giving IDs which are not UN flagged for like any purposes.
Yeah. And obviously,
Yeah,
like,
legit IDs.
You all walk
There are two
through and
DMs.
Rick
looking
Bite.
around, you notice. Hello,
2
Rick
DMs
Bite.
and 2 diplomats.
Dave is here.
Hello, Dave. Your character is being taken over. I'm sorry, you can't roleplay as them currently because there's a lot which has happened. This is almost the
I
end of the
just
session
hopped on
anyway.
for a bit.
Yeah, this is like the exact
The
end.
ending.
Almost. Yeah. You're looking around, you
My
also notice
head
that
hurts.
Dave has sort of like
It's okay. It's okay. Take
walked
rest
through
and
another
listen.
lane, which is apparently for diplomats, and very easily checked out. And after your papers are signed and after you're waved off, you look around, you see the giant dome above you all, just like welcoming you on Luna. There's like an AI bot kind of thing which is just spitting facts about Luna. just going, "Welcome to Luna, population 1 billion. This is Earth's only moon," something like that, you know. A lot of different
Nice.
facts which perhaps even you guys didn't know of till then. It also has like a giant map of the various locations that you can go to. One of them is Lowell City, Lovell, which is essentially where you are, but it's on the outskirts of the city at the port. There's Bush Shipyards, which is the military shipyards. And then there's like orbital stations, which is one of them is Mao Station, which is a private orbital station. And one is a train, sort of like a maglev kind of thing, train directly to the Luna Supermax Penal Facility, which is the highest security prison for UN, where criminals from both Earth and Luna are sent to after they have committed pretty bad crimes, essentially. Right? Linking around, you notice a lot of different things, but among all, you notice that Dave is not with you, A, and B, there are people approaching you from all angles. And approaching you, one of the police officers very firmly but very politely says, "Sir, we have a warrant for your arrest."
What?
Yep, they escort
John?
all of you towards. No, all of you.
Oh.
Okay.
They escort all of you towards one corner, and then they sit you down and say, "You have been charged with unlawful detention of a UN diplomat. Please."
Oh.
Go fuck yourselves. We took him with us because series was under attack. He came with us willingly. There has been no fucking unlawful detaining. He wanted to come with us.
We received the distress call just a few minutes ago.
Oh my
Piece of
god.
shit. Do you
Eva,
really?
can you show him? Can you show them the recordings of the thing? Eva, show them the recordings.
Are
We
you
didn't
sure
do
you want to
anything.
do that? All right.
No.
Okay.
Never mind.
Eva pops up and
Never
shows
mind. No,
them the
never mind.
recording of
Shush.
you all sort of like blocking his path to
That's
his
not the one I
quarters.
wanted to show.
No.
Cancel. Red card. I don't want that here.
Looks like both me and a
Please stop showing
Megalord
us
are gonna be
evidence.
committing a
You will
murder.
be put through trial, but even before that, there's some other matters to attend to. Please be seated.
Okay.
How about?
All right. By the way, for granted, they have taken all of your weapons. By the way,
Just weapons?
I
or
didn't even have any weapons.
couple of you did perhaps, and even Dave did.
just weapons, or they've taken all our equipment?
I'm sorry.
They just take our weapons, or did they take all of our?
Your equipment, yeah. Most of it, just like sat you down without your bags and all that.
Game can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I can hear you. I replied.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
It was just faint for a second.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying they took your bags and all that, but like they've just left you sitting at like a bench of sorts. All right. At this point, I would like to ask Box, do you have 5 minutes, or should we end here?
I got time.
Okay. Anyway, you all are escorted towards what seems to be interrogation rooms. They are not very well built because you're on Luna and space is very, very like limited. But also they don't get any sort of like criminal activities here which they have to take care of. Mostly just people trying to run away from UN, trying to escape to Luna. So there's like very, very small cubicles of sorts which you can actually look over to. And there are people who are just like sitting there and awaiting you all to one by one come up and deliver your statement. Or perhaps just talk to you. It depends. Which one of you would like to go first? They're offering you a choice.
I'll do it.
All right. Mr. Shane, is it?
Yeah.
How long have you been Shane for?
I don't know. Couple decades.
See, we don't have a record of this person existing for too long. Yeah? You're just wondering, where are you coming from?
Eros. That's where the ship left. Yep.
That's where the ship left. And you haven't made any pit stops or anything?
I mean, we did stop. That's why there's the fucking Macedon with us, right?
Yeah, that was a trick question. Just wanted to make
No
sure
shit.
that you're being truthful to me.
No shit. Okay.
I'm
You're
sorry,
saying
I'm
that in
trying.
character, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my laugh
don't
is not
die.
in character. The guy in front of you is sort of like a mildly large built person with a shortcut hair. Okay, wait, you know what? Have you ever watched CID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he Pradyuman?
it's a British Daya. It's a
Oh
British
my
Daya.
God.
Oh, it's a British
Daya.
Daya.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm gonna flirt with him. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
What the
British
fuck?
Daya. It's like, noting shit down in his tiny, tiny notepad, which looks even comically tiny because his, like hands are so large. So, my question to you is this. Why the fuck would you detain a UN diplomat and make my paperwork even worse than it is today of all days,
Okay. I'm gonna answer your question with another question. Why the fuck would we detain
No.
a
No,
UN
I
diplomat?
can't write questions in this form. I have to write your answer.
No. Okay. How
There's
about
no
you tell me?
position for this to, to actually write a question here. I don't think I can even type like a question mark, can I? Wait, oh yeah, it
Do you
works.
want me to get
It's
you
okay,
like
yeah, ask your
more
question.
paper so you can write on, or like a data
It's
pad
a
or whatever?
fucking. It just looks like a notebook. It's actually digital, you dumbass.
Yeah.
It
So you
shows
want?
you like it
So then,
actually
said,
is like
do you if it's just if it's just digital, then you can write as much as you want, right? How does it matter?
you cut off.
Like,
But
are we-
yeah,
cut
he's
off.
basically
Cut off.
like motioning to yeah, go ahead.
All right. So you're telling me we detained Dave, right? The UN diplomat.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, right? How stupid do you think the six of us have to be that we detained a UN diplomat and then we brought him to fucking Luna of all places?
That's what I'm trying to wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have
So-
just like disposed of him, thrown
No
him
sh-
after airlock. Honestly, my paperwork would have been less.
Yeah, if he wanted to kill him, he would have been dead. Okay.
Exactly.
If he wanted
Why
him
didn't you?
hurt, he
Did
would
you
have
want
been
to?
because we didn't want to. That was not he came with us willingly. We got into a fight right before
Yes.
Luna because we were disagreeing on the best kind of coffee. He dropped his coffee.
So you did have a
And-
fight. Okay, you
Yeah.
had a moat.
About
You notes it
coffee,
down.
over coffee. And he threw a fit and he said and then I don't know why he sent the distress signal. That's what happened.
Suspect agrees to having a fight.
LMAO.
with
Hey. Oh my god.
All right, next.
I'm not done. I am not
I'll go
done.
next.
I am not done.
I'll go next.
Go ahead. What is?
We did not detain him. He was with us willingly for 99% of the journey.
Your
How is that
cooperation has
detaining?
been noted. Your cooperation has been noted. Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
I would want to go before.
Uh,
I
Don't
would
say
want to
that!
go before George.
Yeah, I will. I don't care.
Suspect used abusive language against. All right, next.
Yeah, I will.
John's going
John,
next.
can I go
And I
before
thought you were hot.
Okay, fine.
Suspect
Okay,
tried to flirt with the investigator.
Hey, if you
Right,
ever
so
need to
Fal is going
unwind,
next,
you
right?
know where to find me. I'm a doctor. I can give you some stuff.
I
Okay.
He tried to sell
Fal's
drugs
going
next to
next.
the fucking
You
officer.
know what? It's
Nice.
a diplomatic nightmare right now. Let's try to make it quick. All right? Tell me, why would you detain, as especially a Martian? Wait, who's going first? Fal or?
Fal.
Pal wanted to go
Oh,
before
I'm sorry.
me.
Go ahead. All right. I don't dress like that. Are you supposed to be like a hacker or something?
Really smart, huh? Am
I can feel
under
their
arrest
rage.
for dressing like a hacker?
Yeah, hacker.
Am
Like
I
unfollow,
under
unlock the
arrest for
messages.
dressing
Called
like
out
one?
for fashion choices.
It's just the fact
God
that
damn
they know.
TTS.
Why is my data pad? Why is my data pad?
Shush,
I mean-
Apple Watch, stay.
What I say? Siri, stop. I say
Alright.
response is,
Meanwhile,
am I-
the PA system is going wild, like, listing out various factoids about Moon, just trying to sell it as like a, what's it called, a tourist destination. Oh, it is the second densest moon in the solar system. As if you guys care about that, but still, it's going on.
John will care about it. It's, oh my god, I didn't know
Alright.
that. That's
You
so
wanna hear
cool.
more?
Yeah, sure, why not? I
Alright,
mean,
you
in
know
the
what?
background. I don't want to take
Luna
over
is drifting away.
Francis.
No, now you will get it. Luna is
Shit.
drifting away from Earth every year by approximately 3.8 centimeters.
Oh my god. Can you imagine the fuel prices increasing? Holy shit.
Right?
That's
Exactly.
quiet
Anyway,
quitting right there.
all right. Okay, let's get down to the actual, like bread and butter of this whole. What beef did you have with Mr. What the fuck is his name? That asshole. Dave here.
The record reflect that you called him an asshole.
It's not a code.
Okay.
He can write down whatever the
Good.
fuck he wants.
Okay.
Yes, here we go.
I would like you to know that both in terms of what beef we had with him and in terms of we were here on Luna, want to be taken seriously by a high-ranking diplomat or else compromising information relating to either.
So you thought maybe kidnapping,
United.
like a
No,
UN
we're
diplomat
not
was a
kidnapping.
wise
I'm just
idea.
telling you right now what's happening. We did not kidnap him. There's no evidence to suggest that we kidnapped him. When he boarded, he willingly boarded, and when he reached Luna, he willingly reached Luna as his destination. That's the kidnapping. That's the kidnapping.
1 second.
Wanted to come to Luna, and he came to Luna.
So okay, he sort of like rewinds like a very weird looking tape, kind of like it almost looks like a cassette recorder, and then presses play, and I see like a hologram in front of you. It seems to be a recording of you describing how what you did to Malik Nasim will be done intentionally to like Dave. That part of it.
Viva. No.
He sort of like
Okay,
leaves his
you know
pad
what?
side mein and just like leans over the table and just like puts a chin on his hand and looks at you.
What's your name?
Say that again.
What do I call you?
My name is whatever you want to call me. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. I'll call you Daya.
Nice.
How the fuck did you guess my name?
I knew it.
Yeah, it comes with
My
dressing
name is
like a
Daya
hacker.
Saluke.
Listen here, Daya. You started this whole conversation or interrogation or deposition process by saying that this happened to you on today, which is an extremely hectic or a bad day for the UN. Don't want that day to get worse. What I'm saying is, if you want to spend a lot of that day going over this little tape and this little night or whatever and arresting us for that, feel free to. But our day and Mao Industries Day
question to
and
you
UN's Day
is-
is going to get a lot worse.
My question to you is, are you saying that if I don't let you go, you'll ensure that my day is a lot worse? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is you're not focusing on the right thing. What I'm saying is you're not understanding the gravity of the situation here and you're not taking it
Bro,
seriously.
we are on moon. There's no gravity.
Nice.
Oh my
Actually,
god,
there's
this guy's
1/5
lost in
the
charge
gravity
on.
of Earth.
It's not
He's the
actually
best.
There's
1/4.
1/4 or 1/6 the gravity
0.14.
of.
It doesn't matter.
There is still gravity.
I like it.
What I'm trying to say is you're not
What-
understanding the artificial gravity
Will you
of this
be
situation.
will you be answering the question that I'm asking or not?
Question you're asking is why did we have a fight?
Mm-hmm.
We had a fight because he's not taking, and UN is not taking the situation on station C.
And what made you
What's
think that
happening?
UN is not taking Eros seriously?
The fact that he told us that. The fact that he told us that UN will not do anything because they don't see this as anything they can involve in or they should involve. So they're not going to take any
Has
action.
latent biases against the UN. All right.
I'm telling you a
And-
fact of what he said, and you can use that same little relic in front of you to rewind and check what he said.
Mm-hmm. Wait. He rewinds and checks. I don't hear any UN will do nothing thing.
Did he not say that?
He actually didn't. say.
No, I turned to like the crew and I'm like, so
Acha.
No, what is
I-
there? You
Oh,
are
I thought
alone.
we were like
No,
separated.
you're like inside like a small
Oh.
cubicle of sorts. People can peer in
Interrogation
perhaps from the
chamber.
outside, but you're sat down, so you can't like look out.
Okay. I genuinely did think that, you know what, it doesn't matter if you take that seriously or not. What I'm telling you is, whatever's
Listen,
happening
I want
now,
to let you go. I'll be very honest. I want to let you go. My problem is you all somehow detained this person, which we have like videographic evidence for, thanks to your friend.
And I didn't say
But-
that retcon.
Also, they have
on!
access to Eva network, so they like
Fair enough.
for legal purposes.
I
it
thought
doesn't
Eva was
matter.
Martian.
No, Eva is like Eva complies
LMAO.
to all legal what's it called requirements, like both UN and Martian. Like if anyone wants video evidence of something, they'll get it without any warrant or anything. Anyway, if they have probable cause,
yeah.
cause, yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
my question to you is, why did you think it was wise to corner and detain this specific person who is a UN diplomat? I'm asking you this question again. I'm hoping that you'll give me a sensible answer, which will let me, frame my arguments in a certain way.
Because of the fact that people are still dying on Eros,
Oh,
don't
hold
know
on.
how many
Is
more
this
people
guy?
will die.
Is the Dave guy killing those people?
Knows information or has access to information or is in a position where he can get access to information.
Did he offer you that information?
All of it. Not about what operations Mao Industries is doing on what experiments Mao
Palace
Industries is
shutting off.
doing on the belt.
And what
Can
made
not-
you think that he would have access to those information?
The fact that he said it, the fact that he said that UN will be silent about
Did
UN
he say
is
that
silent about this.
information was not classified?
Doesn't matter to me whether that information is classified as per your laws. I don't care about your laws.
UN subject has not considered. All right, next.
I'm not your
Yay!
citizen.
Is John
I'm
is
sorry,
the
who next?
one.
John.
John.
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Major, sit down.
Hello,
Have
sir.
a seat. Would you like
Thank you.
something to drink?
Yeah, sure. You got water and some. Do you have some donuts?
Sure. He sort of like motions to someone, and before you know it, they actually bring out a couple of donuts
Nice.
and like a
Nice.
bottle of water, which you'll have to sip through.
Oh, thanks.
You've gotten yourself into quite a mess here.
Yeah, it happens
You don't know it,
sometimes.
sir, but I actually served under you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's his name? Is it Daya itself? Like, is Daya his
Yeah,
actual name?
it's there.
I didn't even recognize you. Look great. How you been,
Yeah,
buddy?
I've put on some weight. Yeah, since
It's okay. You look great.
since the
Fabulous.
incident. Yeah, that fight, I was there.
Oh
That's
my
what.
god. I'm sorry you had to
That's
see that.
why. Yeah, that's what made me injured, and that's why I'm here now. I injured my
Are you
knee.
happy? Are you happy at least?
Honestly, I don't get to fly as often, but this is not bad. This job, it's fine. It is what it is. At least I'm
Is
getting,
there anything
fed.
I can do for you?
Oh no, not at all. Anyway, coming back to the thing at hand, I just need you to say that you had nothing to do with this, and you have no idea why these people detained that person, and also that you condemn their actions. We can be done with it.
I can't do that, unfortunately. What's his rank?
Right. He didn't tell you, but I guess lieutenant. I don't know. It used to be.
What was it?
No,
What-
wait.
sorry,
Oh,
I didn't get.
it's sergeant. I'm sorry. It's sergeant.
Okay. Well, Sergeant, unfortunately, you know me. I don't tell lies.
Well,
cannot
then
say
tell
a
me the
lie.
truth. What happened there?
Well, he was with us for a long time. And he was, with us with the journey and everything, and he was helping out. But this
Gathered.
last day or so, he was kind of like going off the rails, a little crazy, and he was not helping at all. There were a lot of
He was
people
going
dying, and
crazy,
we
you
wanted. Yeah, he was angry, shouting at everyone. He was not
Give me 1
sharing
minute.
information. He's
Apparently, this diplomat Dave was acting weird. Please check them. Give them medical check. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
well, basically, we got into a fight. It happens. When you're stuck in a spaceship, this. We get, kind of a little anxious sometimes. Things go wrong. That's the fight. We didn't actually detain him. He was with us the whole time. He just got angry at the end.
So see, you know me, you know the laws as much as I do. Preventing someone from freely roaming around the ship is called unlawful detention by all the laws, even the pirate laws. It is what it is, and threatening to space them is also not looking great.
It was in the heat of the moment. I agree. It's a problem. I know. But people get tense. You know how it is. The problem was that people got stressed, and then I kind of sorted it out. I got them some chips, and we got sat down.
Wow.
We had some meals. Everything got cool.
Resolve the situation. All right. I just have one question. Do you have any forms against Mr. Dave, or helped out in the detainment personally in any capacity?
But no, we didn't detain him. Look, Sergeant, these are my friends. They're all good people. Trust me, they're trying to do the good thing.
I noted, sir. I'll try to put in a good word. You know what? At least you, sir, are free to go. Let me see what happens to other people.
Please try to help my friends because, it was an honor serving with you, and I like serving with them too. They're good people. They're all trying to do the right thing, just like we did long ago.
Gets a note, reads it. Wow, what a magnificent waste of time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're free to go. Charges have been withdrawn.
Thank you, Sergeant. Can you let me know about my friends, please?
Oh,
As
they're
well?
all free to go. All charges have been dropped. And he just throws the paper on the table, and you see signature by Dave.
Okay.
What
I
the fuck?
shake his hand. I shake his
Yeah,
hand.
Yeah, he sort of gives you a salute.
I salute and then shake his hand. Thank you, Sergeant.
Sure.
And here's my contact details. If you ever need any help, let me know. I found peace after our previous life. I
lovely.
will help you find the same if you want.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you again. And that's where we'll end our session today.
Yeah, boy! Let's go! Met former friends. Sweet! I was sick. Loved it. I was hoping I would meet someone from the crew. Oh, Beautiful.
Anyway,
Very suspicious.
I
About what?
legit thought that
legit thought what? Sorry.
I legit thought that I got that my momentary dumb decision is going to get the entire crew
It
in
could
that
have.
firing squad.
It just turns out that they had like more pressing matters currently at hand, because you guys don't know this. Like, your characters don't know this. I'm just telling you, like, OOC. Dave probably talked to them, like about other stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, which would put like all of you at a unique position where you are more use out of prison than whatever that was.
Awesome.
But yeah, that was kind of wild, but it was fun. It is what
I loved
wanted
it.
to get interrogated.
let's see.
It would have been fun.
I was so happy
Oh,
to
wait, yeah,
meet
Kalpa
someone.
didn't get interrogated. I thought
No.
like,
I wanted to go, but John said he wanted to go, so I go after him.
I heard I somehow heard that John was last, and I was like, oh, okay, all done then.
Oh shit.
No.
What? No, I said I
Box
wanted to
was
go
last.
last.
Box said they wanted to go to last. Well, okay, I'll go before Box.
I'm so sorry, I was dumb. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're
One
like
hasn't gone and
okay. Anyway, sort of like, what's his name? Daya
Yeah.
looks at both of you and sees that you have like an expectant look on your face, and is like, fine, come in. What?
Let's go. Go.
5 minutes of Kalpana just calling him like slurs we've never heard before. Reserved only for you and official.
This better be worth my time. What's up? What's your name?
What's up?
He
Yeah,
just like
my
has
name
put
is-
down his pen and paper like on the side, across his hands.
Miss Kalpana, why are we still here? I thought this was resolved.
I thought you wanted to give your statement, but okay.
Well, so
Okay,
what
goodbye.
I wanted to do was go out and help people.
Help me with what?
Helping find solutions, what was happening on Eros with my people. And probably less paperwork for
Prison
you.
guard.
You know what? Well, you know what I think? Off the record.
Yeah.
I think somehow some OPA person got themselves into a little bit of too much trouble. Somehow, some people from a certain company, if you know what I mean, got involved. And it's never good when capitalistic interests and terroristic activities, with all due respect, all due respect, terroristic activities mix. It's never good.
Kalpana stands up, looks at him with a wide smile and says, "Oh, why would we be any form of violence towards you Venomas? Why would the Belters want that?" And just walks off.
Listen. Hey,
Kalpana just
come back. Father was from the
Just walks off.
belt. Nice. Next.
Right, go on,
Good,
Box.
Daya.
Your turn.
I got charges off. I'm done.
You don't want to like get something off your chest.
It
You wanna
looks
have,
at
like, a
you
little
with
therapy
your
session kind of a thing?
somehow still like in the Martian uniform, even though you have been out of service for so long. Just like stands up, gives you a very weak ass salute, and is like, please go ahead. And just like, motions you off.
Nice.
Okay.
John comes and says, guys, he's a friend of mine. He served under me. He's so cool. I met friends here. Who knew? Seems like he's doing well for his life. Happy for him.
He's
It's all
also
good, by
given
the
you
way.
his contact details in case you need.
Sweet.
All right.
Listen,
I think
before
we
he
should run it
goes,
up
wait,
next.
before he goes,
Okay.
really quick, I'm gonna,
You're gone though. He's gone.
yeah, so, but
He's gone.
No,
he's
go
gonna
ahead,
come
go
back
ahead,
out,
go ahead.
right? So I'm gonna,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
coming
gonna
back out
walk up
towards
to
you.
Go
him,
on.
Yeah.
give him my contact information, be like, If you ever need anything or anyone to take the edge off, you know where to find me.
Whoa.
Oh.
So smooth.
He sort of like
Sure.
gives you like a eye, what's it called? Eyebrow raise,
Side eye.
like a mouth. I don't know how
Bombastic
to
side eye.
describe that. No. Like a sort of like a let's see kind of.
I'm gonna look him
expression.
right in the eye and
Does John
make
John
a-
see? Wait. Does John John see this happening? Like
Probably,
at least
yeah,
from
probably.
okay, then I'm gonna like give a thumbs up and like yeah, go for it. Type to him, to Daya.
Wingman John.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'm gonna look him right in the eye,
pilot.
do a dice shuffling motion, and just walk off.
Dice shuffling. Dice shuffling. Never mind.
Dice
Thumbs down. Thumbs
rolling,
down. No. He's
As soon as John sees that, he says no. As soon as John sees that, he's doing the no sign with the neck and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Big cross.
Thumbs up to immediate thumbs
Full
down.
change. Full change. Is like no, never mind.
Watching all this, he starts to like for the first time smile a little, then like suddenly gets grim and motions to like see behind you as you see a lot of bodies are being like carted off of what you can assume is the Mastodon.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, to the
Alright.
Mastodon?
Bodies from the Mastodon being carted away.
From
Yeah.
the Mastodon.
Yeah,
Why the shipping?
with people like in full hazmat.
Hmm.
By the way, one thing that you guys didn't, like find out, I just want to, like in person tell you, the co-captain who, like had a photo of their family in their person. No one who recognized them checked it, so I didn't tell them. But the
Naseem, oh
family
my
seemed
god.
to- Oh, what?
What?
Hey, dude, let DM complete. Then you can.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right, but like there's more to it.
I
Go
mean,
ahead,
it's
sorry.
obvious, no?
The husband was Malik Naseem, and the what's it called? The child in that photo, one of them you recognize to be the child who sold you drugs.
Fuck off.
shame.
Fuck off.
Oh, nice connection,
I killed his
I knew-
dad.
I
Oh
knew.
no.
Yes.
bro.
That is also dead.
Look. If it's any help, the kid is also dead by now.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Oh, actually not. He had access to like
Get
a
the
very,
mask.
very well built mask. Yeah.
All right, looks like
By the
another
time we're
young,
gonna get help, he's gonna die.
yeah, looks like another
And
young
yeah,
orphan
we're very
for
glad
Shane
that-
to adopt. Yes, okay.
It's okay,
Yeah,
Shane.
like another
His painting
what's it called?
his painting is forever immortalized on that doomed place.
Anyway, chalo. Have a lovely night. I hope this was enjoyable.
Bye.
We unfortunately will spill into a 7th session. I hope we didn't, but I don't think. Also, this shenanigan with Dave sort of like cost us like another 20 minutes, which was very fun. I wouldn't do it any other way. It's just funny
It was
as fuck.
awesome.